When you go to our Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, Kessben 92.9 Accra. DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel on Sabakai, 121. Emrena so, Emre Assign Asubium, say ya de midfield action, no ebro, Babia Wubia, ya Chiobia, Midna Crooning na night, and Mamunina Aquaba, Eba, Ene ya wada midfield action idea, bro, donko. Na ya PGMU, my breaking is a bit for, and so Aba na Amo Aba Betransi. If it's a break, money and try 055 15 99933 055 15 99933. Aha, and I yeji a year more WhatsApp messages no. Sanso and 0244 263 902 0244 263 902. And so na WhatsApp videos no yeji ni nyina mo family Tony Montana Transi yen kwa ho ne hwedo ababo no anapa bia ode ebre no enen so den na Tony aboa no de ebre yen Montana say ye
nyame adom award winner
de Yankopo ase
me battle code bi bat nyame ne emboa
code in them sa tie sifia ho ai we dey weather no dey o sabeka kaka
wan ka sa wodin
ai
ka situation a wonam no ko bia ko age bear 2 weeks off granite baby and so you're strong we inspiring so much
yes.
Na wa wulidi no onje wa ho ya edi achi na ekwa kope bia kwa kote
you fluent traffic you fluent traffic the bird juma all right enti yento aso na no pay dey no obabo no dey Brahim the Champions League games say 30 format na nka na ya wodai
yeah
nka Europa League ba assistant wa
assistant
dey enen so no
Champions League jidem
din enra matches wo ene matches esan ho Tony and the stories p and so bebre yenye krado na yentie no e sanso ana insuatreman ni Summertex anwo de eco second legs no emu ni na no ehun stories e wa ha e be wuram sanso na GPL matches a e ba so weekend no clubs no egu ahombo so den ehun hihye ne ade nyina no yabobo no e de bremo na sisi be attention free eye enukra e free so say you more Black Stars matches or Maymu no in free
say running story
okay but say na say
running
TNA park no or TNA stadium no ya be yes a story ni kakra o ana
mate say showdown because
yes say MC you know say NSA record na me kire takwa nsuayem MC you know
Benjamin Kessben honorable
yes NSA record no nya papa yes
1 month
yeah mo de mo record obi ani mo man mu ne say bibi a hye mo sa no ma say no ye mati ani stadium no ye nsan fa me hye mo sa na mo me destroy ho so nka ho see pipes no ma pitches no ashase white washrooms no ashase say owura no ndi age na NSA Deputy Director General Majid Bawa as usual quickly uzo obeba no abere
no dey so a fireman
yes ndi ono so abere kikana dwen
obetu biatu
enti enu free ho no na NSA akototo eye stadium no mu yes omo dia ye dia ma omo na ehwe so na ye nya ntie se takwafo no so section abo omo ho na ko yasem nti ya oja for transfer we nyina enso ya de ehunsem ebeba Kumasi Asante Kotoko e de oni be kire oboase weekend yi Hearts of Oak call Legon stadium honum so na say 3 clubs Legon Cities Hearts of Oak and Accra Lions omuna no bebo e wo Legon stadium ho na it 10,000 bi say eno na Obuasi Lenkle authorities nso Magic Kumasi Asante Kotoko na isate te say almost nya no crest into the details no ba
okay
yeah the details
say one game Kotoko ball how much charge you
100 million 10,000
yeah
me titi say entisa
okay
the Mickey di huduma into the TBR no or the hunsem and so bebre se sanso na tie so dia na yehu na stories bi ho akwa make ba betrans na odi bebre Tony Montana
Godfather
ma fa over 3 minutes kra enti ye de be guso
ehun hia pa ehun hia me da sipi award winner emena so ye han sama ekoso e wa monane ye nhase free weekend we Saturday e wa Wembley and about Kessben e baso Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois omontokwa baso enye fedi agrokro enti Daniel IBF World Heavyweight Champion on AJ and Elko on Saturday ya na enra South boxers share media nina no promotion ahead of this mega bout baso on Saturday. Anthony Joshua say a different beast na bout we dey on to tuna say or him so bedi nkunu mo bi ntin sama AJ Anthony Joshua or the atuja.
We've had some great nights at Wembley. This will be the same, surely. Big arena, big fight, big time.
Big arena, big fight, big time. You said it. You said it 3 times, so hopefully that's the same.
On the night, AJ, what do you most look forward to? Or do you not look forward to any of it? What, is there one particular point you like? When you get there, when you've got your bandages on, when you're doing the last 3 minutes, the walk, what is it that you most like about those big nights?
So there's a time when you're standing behind the curtains or you're standing behind the big screen. Little do the people know in front of that big screen that you're waiting there. They know you're coming, but they don't know when you're coming. And then one of the production teams say, AJ, 10 seconds. And I say, I'm ready. And they open that screen and I step out into 96,000 people roaring. And it's my gladiatorial moment when it's me versus one man in the ring to prove who the best is. And that's when I find it spine tingling. I'm like, let's go.
How did you prepare
Anthony
for that?
Joshua and a boy and come on say Wembley na say on the room na obepie no say giant screen the amount of am foley either so now production team I'm taking coverage videos of the bout no I'm on air counting down. AJ, you have 10 seconds left. No, I can't. I'm ready. A free say obefi dressing room aba arena hodo only per drum over 96,000. No, I can't. Wow, emu and of fun and EJ free. It's about where there or a different beast and I overcome. Or when we so betimi edi kunim Daniel Dubois say AJ respect no omuno na Saturday anajo adeche Sunday no obema AJ are respecting the party Daniel and the message went so my
and the face went swimmingly. We went well.
Dan, it's an odd thing to say, but are you looking forward to walking out at Wembley, 96,000 people, defending your world title? Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great night. It's you know, all the eyes the world is going to be watching. So it's really up to me. I built up a momentum off the last 2 fights, so let's keep it going.
If this fight had taken place two years ago, would Daniel Dubois have been ready for it back 2 years ago?
I can't say because I just say I would, but you know, I needed it. I think it's at the right time now. I've had the experience, had the ups and downs, and it should have got me while I was all over the place.
Right time in the about to happen 2 years ago. I couldn't even count something. Name it's about time also I'm going to Saturday night and Anthony Joshua AJ and Daniel Dubois. I'm going to talk about Airbus. I want to embassy agency or we need Daniel also say Quimby as a South trophy no and as a title and that's no and a retaining out there. Yanko Saudi Arabia Ronaldo club Aranasa and coach Stefano Pioli Amofano formerly no Juma AC Milan and Stefano Pioli arrival Saudi Arabia now Okodru and one no straight away and zoom in on the Anasa team no equate training in team and training field no so and I went home for near since a new manager Emma Anasa Ronaldo club no and no coach no and players no Juma or prepare massive one players no be and so I'm a coach no a Juma also no so etimi yanko Thierry Henry asoye oye retired footballer say oye coach na osanso oye pandit also footballers no sabi ye yom said ye omo emmo bi no every single time I'm penifon betra sibia no na ye the games so enti every season ye pile up games players no omo ebre you know see ye boy ya Spain agent ye kan okre na emu ade na munya there because players no omo ba tournament to abroad na omo abre omo free league ni mu a na omo ba Euros nti Euros na players na abre players na aden na ye tete omo sa Thierry Henry ekasa
You feel that need of delivering, of at one point it's tiring. I see players sometimes playing without the joy anymore of the game. You understand what I mean? It's not the same. Well, let's talk about the Euro. Did you like the Euro? The best players were tired. All the best players, I don't care what people said, they were tired. Those guys that reached the 60s, they were tired. I don't want to see that. I want to see the best players on the field delivering. This is why people pay also, and people say that money talks. Okay, when I go and watch Man City at the beginning of the season, I don't want to see Foden on the bench and Rodri on the bench because you have to make sure that they recover at the beginning of the season. Come on,
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you before you got to your point.
Sorry. And I can adjourn actually UEFA and then Penifua. I'm football, so say as a matches so season is shall see no almost big clubs no obia key players no na yeah restaurant because also me recover a bit more eco Euros, a bit more Olympic Games, a bit more eco sum on my na who be here say or more ever rest and Sala League na shall see and later or more adjoin Nina no enya dia a bit abua Euro tournament the most of the key players on about tournament no na or more abre because a Juma na my with some clubs no na ano edi penti Euros we dey emu anya de kra we ene nsem a Thierry Henry hede etuja yanko eno a UEFA Champions League game e so e wo Parc des Princes PSG e braye very late no mo share ka ba ko a Girona entimi ante sa last minute to go now here our Kessben television so nti PSG enya sa win we ye poor match na per players no ejutum say game we name more dey pension no come fans no e kwa appreciate supporter fans no at the moment enra after the game and PSG players no akọ supporters no a enso ekọ chi omo adomase enra emu very, very tough and some are very late. Enya Sargono, elsewhere Etihad, Man City, and Inter. Actually, so match the Korea goalless so Benhua or Matrano Ekasai, Man City and Shebi, Inter Milan and Shebi Enra, first half Nanka Inter, Ebetimi Ashe goal and now goes second half no Man City, your Pompo no, a K Gondogan, Enya header be Nanso or header fast no, yes, Nka City, Enya last minute going to Enra there, game no Korea draw, Obienwa, Hotime Eto Atna, no, and Inter Milan players no, and this a draw and a bad into your Pom match no. Also called traveling supporters no Inter Milan players no echo fans every Italy buy no come home edi jerseys echo mo enti Lautaro Martinez captain of the bench and a buy Henrik Mkhitaryan me no and a bemo the same time to players no and acquire the traveling fans of Inter akwadom as we can win another banger. The Milan derby Inter and AC and airball now say player ye did the home come on obia aircan after the game, Ellen Haaland and Francesco Archerbi, 36-year-old defender, and Opokati Haaland, Ejinehua, Nan, and Jacob doubt to Haaland. Boy, Oyadi and you go sniffy, Bonnet on Carol Cra. No, and Jamie Carragher say, season way. Premier League no doubt or the best by far. Nemo and game na exposed no actually say Juma Elho and Jamie Carragher say game with you na Haaland or very very quiet. Mommy and some panity or Tuja.
I think it's interesting watching Haaland. He's probably been the best player in the Premier League by a long way this season. But that's the first game where we haven't really seen him that involved in the game. That's probably the only thing we can remember him doing, and that goes back to what we've said in the last couple of Internationale a couple of years ago, and he was a little bit quiet, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Is that an area of his game where we need to see him step up to really be considered?
I would say when we was talking about Haaland last season, we was talking about his hold-up play in terms of bringing people into the play and all that sort of thing. But I think this season he's not needed to be involved. Today, he was just up against a really good, organised, well...
Jimmy Carragher and Charles, yes, a game with Haaland are very, very quiet because we had the centre-backs of Inter we had the whole Juma year, Papa. No one that said on the Archebi after the game, Archebi Penny Jesse's tour, then I can find same people. And so a buyer. Now, Mercedes, and now also a being sports, so also over game, Haaland Airborne. When the modern boy, GD pass Haaland was suffered. So also we need Ballon d'Or or see Debbie. So Haaland ball life. Now we goes free who Wakasa Obejia to say Haaland and many enso say Ballon d'Or also no and so it really be. How can Chaha no glue a ball Inter but say no against City no or a Jumadin and at some points no almost set me kind.
I think we played a good game against a strong team. I have nothing to say because we tried everything. We had the chances to score. We created a lot of chances. I think both teams today.
I know glue. I know Inter Milan player. And also the Laka and points na committee I home BB, especially first half. Points no and even bad crowd. Ruben Diaz, a defender. Manchester City, and I say I'm a tough game against Arsenal on Sunday. It's also the way that's what more prepared for Arsenal game.
The rest we need. We know Arsenal very well. They know us very well. And obviously, it's going to be also a very intense game. It's still early stages, but it's never too early to play a clash like this. So we'll be
Ruben Diaz, Man City defender, no kakra, also the two ahead of Sunday, Man City versus Arsenal in the English Premier League. Jorginho and then Italy, Nicrom or Bo and Atlanta, and Arsenal versus Atlanta. Jorginho say, time will be an energy, sir, about Nicrom, Italy. The club ebe face all Italian opposition. Mobiente Jorginho, player Emma De Canis.
Against a team that's been doing really well for years now. They've been playing together for a number of years. A very physical team. They show that with their football they can win
Atlanta
games.
Team no for some years now match there some very physical ball no omonimu ball enti any match no Mikel Arteta kasa also Arsenal manager new format of the UEFA Champions League. They say you ball on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. New format no after Arsenal for take part. Also team in train send a match no omo ebebo.
So here we are playing on a Thursday night in Champions League, which is different, but really happy, motivated, very enthusiastic. First game, a really tough place to come. They built something amazing here, and it was a beautiful.
I am Mikel Arteta, coach Emma, the Gunners of Arsenal, and I was Stali Day Monaco, AS Monaco, and the Barca, and Airbo. Hans Flick Monaco team no, one of the best clubs of France. Only one of them in Geneva, you know, so Barca, I points way Ebeji.
I think we show on the last matches how serious we play and how focused we start in the matches. So it's also for Girona. I said that it's a match.
Sama Hans Flick, Barca manager no, or the Atuja and Monaco and the Barca match no, Barca kickoff no 7 p.m. So Real Madrid so Fede Valverde to say the last Champions League Madrid edge against Dortmund and said Kenya goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois and can Madrid entimi and just out trophy the Courtois and a Gina Madrid and a Dortmund in term. Yes, and trophy no Germany into that Courtois no can Madrid Champions League committee no come on entimi and just Sunday AC Milan airborne against Inter. Stefano Pioli Milan for the Quine, I could find Paulo Fonseca Tikika, say we can wait one shot Inter. Coaches Audo P. Milan fast started and Edin Common, Mauricio Sarri, Yate, Max Allegri, Thomas Tuchel, and the Edmonton's winning an Etifia, Airpel Jumas Milan, and Winnipeg Paulo Fonseca and home, Ebetimi Aka, Kevin De Bruyne, a doubt for a young Man City against Arsenal, Enra, and I will pray to match them, and so anti anyway. Mukailo Mudrik, Chelsea, Matern, Yate, said, I'm January, Obeka Chelsea said, Obeso Colon because of a more playing time, and to January, Mukailo Mudrik, every every Chelsea club no more, I compare more minutes or baby, and so abo, Enra, and then Mason Mount, and then Rasmus Holland, when at the training sessions are air cost no, or back from injury any first team no and so prepare we can we Elton Hack kwadia and so ebetimi about Julio Caesar saying Alan Haaland very good. Julio Caesar former Inter Milan goalkeeper Brazil nino or say Haaland there be ball no and goals on kwao na technically on your beer ball or ya didn't you or no or they are dry no ejina ho na the Haaland ejina ho 1,000 times or no Julio Caesar goalkeeper no ebeyi Adrino over Ellen Haaland Honomo. See the say go share IFOPA because defenders omo duty somebody defend omo defend BMO omo adwuma say omo Emma ball playing defenders na say the collapse no omo airpom ama kwan dem oya striker na person she goes enya den kra can be na ma say Haaland and also she goes no we ball no pass in China Haaland go no we free ma ball na kasa ono enso enya de Conor Gallagher say obama let's come and say name obun kwampa na chi Soma or some Chelsea, Ayana, or very much proud or some power or some Chelsea or more a football club. Say the Atletico and name the new home, and as I say now come out because Juma also on Kobono as some power last week Sunday. Now or Shani debut go Emma club, hopefully more and so able to me up award winner that Roma. And men no out the mamma asunti. Mamina will so now and call for close in some no yen fancy.
Okay. Tony Montana.
Godfather.
Sisi NSC and stories thing na free eba make us say omo the release bi ababonten and National Sports Authority omo PR department no and this release ababonten na ya tracia Franco na robo modena wama ya tinsema mo dia berina na the tofa bom ni sensema ACC na nsen na ababonten titiri fata kwatie ne park no eho na stadium no eho se assembly no atake over no omse enya no kre.
Okay.
Yeah. Na omwa na in charge of the koso ewo takwa tie ne stadium ho
enya. No abokasa no wanti ana.
Yeah, intino showdown no be dekeke. Showdown be dekeke.
And as the police they are still in charge.
Yes, they are still in charge. Na oma kansen pi e betrasia ye de nyina ebeba na owie no na ose se sa na beba na se omo staff no I water kwatie ni stadium no omo security no I threatened there's some years omo tutu stadium nim nyina mu yes it is a command say omo tutu stadium nim nyina mu akọ obi an ko stadium no yes omo dia entino ko pim say omo betimi a guarantee staff no safety and sana omo sign omo akọ back say ya no omo ye ne dia ene enche omo betutu stadium no na omo akọ obi an stadium obiom all right ye kwaba omo de krata ya babonti am saka BCC na ye twaso a owura kwa me ba mensa on the acting regional boss and NSC Kumasi okay omo so de krata ya babonti say he's still at post. Someone for me say a second ya fire.
O say nyi ni baby a.
Debbie.
Ono wanda su kuta journey.
Okay. Debbie. Or say to whom it may concern. Staff members and well-wishers are kindly entreated to disregard totally a false publication purporting my sack as regional head of Ashanti NSA in Ashanti region. It is a figment of the publisher's own imagination. An act of mischief and distraction. I'm at post and continue to deliver on the mandate of the authority in the region. Kwame Ba Mensa. Enti NSA yes. Already. Pano do mano no. Doji no mekevo. Okay. Between mo di da. No ye na free ho. Di ase huru babia enti NSA no ese ma obi an take advantage of sensima ezisi NSA no on fe ni se huru bia
ontimi fa
de ni ho na de aba takwa so ye assembly must be a cover stadium no moye oso mbetu to stadium no nyina mo ye omodia na omako mo amasomdua ma ha omebie da emamo all right ye fancy ye beba na ye de Canada local stories no eho Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364. Mi di jwa kakra, mi ba na fei ya de dia kanina enso aba beto amuso. Dr. Edmond Arthur, mene doc ebedi nkomo kakra na ya hwedo ababo no de brain ene anopai mu messages no enso ba na eba. Yan hwe de di nkan ewa ha doc eba. Yesterday Inter Milan showed City how to defend in Italy. John, put away if you Dodoa and Abeka Yensa and then anɔpɛ Mifri John hɔ mekɔ ɛyɛ Akwasi Clement ammunition man Tafun share so okay greetings specifically those African French teachers in Ghana. Come on. Ultimately, you'll be at them so for the concert people, no. All right. There be ultra na one more language na decent kakra somewhere. Yes, I will try the background hana udina tem kosa. All right, Dr. Edmond Arthur. Doc, say.
Sejo, patronya mi adom me ho ye pa.
Me nyankopon asipa.
Me ho ye pa, me nimse na mi adom.
We are set. Because that's the way to know yes, I know for phone. Yes. Okay, Ouattara must go because the disgrace is too much for Hearts-of-Oak supporters. Hi to my daughter Juliet Oforiwa Amamfo Teria, Unawadiwe Abre and Anopei. It was very embarrassing. It was a very embarrassing moment when I heard Togo has rejected Ghana's proposal to play a game against Sudan at their only approved stadium. But my question is, weren't the leaders ashamed of even going to Togo instead of a stadium? At least we have had enough of the embarrassment already. And they should protect the little integrity left for the motherland. Why is Mr. Majid Bauer still at post? Because all his statements are irritating. The president can also decide to sack everybody at the NSA, but if the Minister of Sports is still at post, it will still be cost 90. Justice Mampong Asylum Health Center. Doc.
Sejo.
Mami Samra, I hope you.
Great.
Na political studio, Nkrumah time. And I'm going to say, a yifono, a shepa, FSA. Yes. Na then I'll be able to pay.
Sejo, patron Minasi Bibre, pa, and pay that with team in an swasi. A tearful in an so Yamamachi at the back Kessben Sports so. Sejo, maybe Bayana, Minya report to me from doctor in charge of lab.
Okay.
Yes, me mammy be a machine. Why me mammy?
Okay.
And yanchain. Why me mammy?
Okay.
Na recently or blood pressure and the cholesterol show.
Okay.
Typhoid eta hanapa.
Wow.
Inti onunumunra na same more the real no yeah no na me no omra na me hwe no.
Okay.
Inti that was date no about a month ago. You heard no na the creatinine level 113.2.
Okay.
The total cholesterol na and then 5.59.
Yeah.
Na the kidney function no drop creatinine cholesterol. Your friend be estimated glomerular filtration rate. And na may you kidney na ho nsibi chefa.
Okay.
A drop by 48.0.
Okay.
Na nyamia dom ye ne lab te Saturday no. Nti Saturday ye ne lab no anope ya no mehu se doctor no asend ya mama ni kidney function drop by 48 no sisi aba 73.0.
Oh wow.
Yes. Nti wo hwe tie for mama.
Yes. Wow.
Enu ntina eya de bia me kase o kɔ beebi akɔgye ayarehwa.
Yeah.
Etifo. Ma wani nkɔ beebi a wo kɔ no. Me nkɔ enkoto yare problem and answer problem fufuro enka ne wo no ho. Because the we are no complain na say yo anope ya kra ebiasi. Ye hwe obi or cancer. Na unfortunately no oba ebe 2 weeks ni na MC sikasem kakra nti otro lab manager ne say onya so na lab ene yes debut na ye hu lab e be da mo
Benetri
ma me ne bae ne buofu one ne kru ne bae ne buofu say ya ma ne dru na me say debut na mini a wode ba sejo anopay before man ngo nya me ayesom no you know what has happened the kidney function na drop about 24.
Wow.
Edu 15 na end stage.
Wow.
Enti ya command duro na BBC ya ana say ya kɔ enim na BBC kɔ hɔ no na ayewe o.
Yes.
Enti atiefo me pama chew. Okɔ hospital enya Balm of Gilead mpo.
Yeah.
Na ye other hospital na wakɔ na physician na wo hwɛ no. ɛtwerɛ lab ma sɛ ante maame papa kɔyɛ lab no na ɔtwe sɛ ne wo ba afa bra memfa ndi agorɔ ɛyɛ lab nhwehwɛmu no ɛne bɛkyerɛ o content. Your lab results determines how your content is.
Okay.
Nipeduane dia wo container. One nam ho. But do you know something? O content na kyerɛ how you appreciate or depreciate.
Okay.
O content na kyerɛ sɛ wono say na wo mu nti o so te ne nyɛ ɛfon a wo fon. Na mom no o decrease in the way a wo te no.
Okay.
Aha, tumachi eba. Beya na yempe, eye ya ni atoto ne ye no mu.
Okay.
Enu ntetefo, mesire mo pa ena no pe mo amu tie e wo Kessben Sports TV ni radio ni say. Lab ehwehwemu die. Oko hospital na doctor ama wo dru.
Yeah.
Okase ye lab bra, salute no.
Okay.
It means that doctor no onye na adwen say odo obeye experiment abobo ni tinu ma kire wo. Opesu ho ade ne fare by baby a ade ne free ba enu nti e be hye mo pa say sala mo hwehwemu no kura ye kan wasomi no enye wo yare a hospital nko an sejo ni pedro ye ti afefefe anope ye dware ye se me no ni nsuo na edigu ye ho no eyi efiri na free ye ho number 2 ye de sure efa ya motuom anaso ye spray go ya motuom number 3 ye sraye ana ya display egu ye ntaawe mu ya to ya taawe so kama ya provide ye honam no with ade honam ni hia but ye wo honam ni mu na wo mfo woni hu no de na wo tu afa ho de wo honam ni mu ana kire ne honam no ebetimi aya afa ni pedua no ene ye container nti wo hu ne wo de ma container no ne koba se bibia wo de be ma ni pedua no je ono nso anu yi no waje eni ni nso ehun ye na no sejo obon se ope ehwini ni nso hwan ye na no obon se sejo adenti no bi ko hospital na se ntipa no ne nsai ni chichirichi wanya mazo pu ne ho ye ne basa ye ma ne nru ye de nru ni ko ne pedue ni se ne be ya ebe correct anase ebe ma reformation and as a rejuvenation and as a system na chiano a betimi asan restore back so yen tackle body no but you tackle what is inside the body and the content and here and nuntina ya di BOG vinegar ba say asasu we so and for that matter Ghana hwinu anu heya no o pese o bo ni pedua no ban a eye o content na e wo se o ma woni kon first fa bi oji gunsium one ebe yi chemical sejo de bia me ka se ma mo ye mpacho mo ntie me pa ma mo ye integrated science teachers e wo junior high school ma mo ye biology teachers and chemistry teachers e wo senior high schools no fa BOG vinegar fa other vinegars na ye lab hwehwemu na compare ni me other specimen A, specimen B, specimen C na hwede eye efficacious because enuanu no na woman no eye correct and no need the only vinegar so do eye proper detoxification exercise
I see
because enfama ye home ekwemu eye oxygen the ba bonten carbon dioxide through your lungs no kofo bebre nya lungs issue Oma develop pneumonia. Oma benya a whole lot of issues, respiratory issues, as a result of viral infection. But when you go in someone, antibodies, immunoglobulins, a fortify more stronger and strongest. A basa pathogen being to me more. Now the science then say, and I'm say a what blood dilating properties woman in channel. Obekwa konom adru a eye anticoagulant ebema moja anane na ye ten no BOG vinegar be sa moja ye ten na nante ebasa pressure meda kuma no so no wanya proper blood flow na o heart a relax ntu ye hypertension fa efutu a mede mo ne se BP adru ntu BP ase eye lifestyle anope na me catch patient bi ansa na me ba say situation bi a wo fremu bia wa brabo we mo no but modern say obejeja na emebim wan jeje mu na koba say issues wo ho wani ko we hu wo yesi a wo menum BP do for life Sergio efutu amede ma me yankasa ene me ma me mo ni me nuano mo ene me papa no mo say onum cholesterol dro a men nom for 3 months onum cholesterol draw for more than 3 months e wankasa ana wo ye
I see.
Do you know why? Because in no within a month it was a more resource. It was a more resource.
Okay.
Onum cholesterol draw for a month or 2 Sergio. Resource will be also medical doctor and a pharmacist no man
Okay.
But do you know something? Cholesterol no and now about nwane dim ko na e build it up e my cholesterol koso. Debio. Never no. What did you when you do a release 80% lipids. Your LDL cholesterol, triglycerides, your saturated fat, your high density lipoprotein, your good cholesterol, and your HDL. But the moment you go through stress, and you may how, and you may show Susikasam, Abrabo, your rebitity, when our seminal, now lipid and not air cholesterol. But so cholesterol elevated, I do know something, and none vitamin D utilize calcium absorption, it takes place. Obi a cholesterol kwa from crampo no unya rheumatoid arthritis any osteoporosis no mpemu hawo
Dr. Edmonata
Sergio anu ti dey pesi ya kan nyina ne say so wo pe apomden papa dia e wo so ba mo gele Sergio
Edmonata
bi oji vinegar no Sergio asita organ ha be bia
okay
power boss Sergio say adance ya different one no Sergio me patcho me person organize ye base 41
okay
Saturday nyamboa ye mo gioji
okay
ye mo power boss afrem omunyusu
okay
patcho 41 for mu tie me
Saturday we are
Saturday
all right
ye chama mo munyusu
BOG no
no
mo ameka ho asem
oh exactly
asana so
seriously
nam
seriously
nam
na wonim
Kofi Buadi
Sergio BOG vinegar tenderize enam Mama cotton and chinam every if you are preconning they can soak room for 10-15 minutes.
Would be OG
yes.
Okay.
Soak room a bit tenderizing and I'm the
okay.
And more importantly, a breaking amino acid peptide bonds, you know. Tabasa and Yanano, I would in a better 3 to 4 hours. I won't say within very short time, not a digestive. And one thing I say, BOG dear say fear beer used to be.
Okay.
Now we are in Soa. Okay. Saturday a holiday. Monday a public holiday. Yes, Shamo. Sa holiday we. Oh, be anya check up. Did to protect yourself. Takra de wa anaji ye to choice mountain so. E koso. Accra West Legon e koso o rekodo. Braton o ka o rekodo no ma me feel pa o rekodo.
Yes.
Enti e be stress Accra West Legon e koso Monday. Ana nyame bo Monday headquarters Kumasi yankasa nso e koso. Number among free insisto no any 0539 86 38 0539 86 38 and I said 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 Sergio Beniga no baby see mo be free organ ha baby ya be direct mo na mom Kumasi ha die Brasila house o pese o be tu beton so a me patro ni eni nkomo na ya ma wonsa enka bi bi o gene dia Sergio ehia me because it secure nipa helpful it secure e protect e enuntina e was your bomodin say ye be fa whatever goes into your system make you ne ekọ ni pediem na kire wo nti wan fa ne ma pa anko ni pediem mu a in fact obeye obia keke na yare aba na yare na tata wa hawa na owu aba yesi nyame ama waje nenso na nyame onyanji yo onim hohwe Shadrach Meshach Abednego ne Daniel omo take decision bi say de dia mom no omundi say ye hwe na mom tu ye se de mfaso ba na mfaso ama mfaso ba enti ne ekɔ ne pɛdie ni na mfaso me nyame hwa mo
nyame hwa won so abrantie bi the way e phrase bo kroma na I didn't know enka ho also enjoy ododo but drew baby ana terminologies no as I confused so no fan phone no person or breaking it down as all ye hu ana de fofra samba
on fan cheme I am mentioned that
or enjoy pa ba e ho no drew baby ana dia bo mode and we breaking it but who boom so wan kasa be bre oh no ha ne brofo no na yi no ka I know you're easier since over breaking down about you know
into me your presentation of brofo me flow pa
yes
it me flow pa
who call UK
and
say
and dem mama
yes
dem mo sablo free doctor see you boy tinko in fact but nkakra
oh health padivua omo frame da bia kasa nem good tribu no enye de market wa
the doctors no so ase
nti yenye wo adwuma yie pa na yenyusu yie na ho hia pa all right yes yeah that's pa mon friend numbers na Dr. Imonatha de atudwa no
power boss na
oh yes mama from fendi agrokra
ya promise wo mo
okay
ya de ma wo mo pa
please yeah that's pa mon kwaso e ho Bam of Gilead aswe ho ewo Maxima Aija Hotel annex the opposite to MTN for no actually wa unsa ebeka omo ope vinegar no subiata bra Asida house ha e form wa security post ho pedifo ho no commander and Mr. Martin betimi ama obi nkran so no Kessben FM aswe ho circle Vodafone na Telecel aswe ho amuhwe ni mu ha na Kessben TV the Kessben FM so wo Enkran Circle. All right, yeah, to also the amamo Kessben TV any when you go hwe na fe waso ensuguso a utie. Ye behwe stories no mu kakra na say the befra local stories no say dey oni nyina esi ho a fa de bra na fa WhatsApp video and so ebra 0244 263 Andy awo
say you
say yeah da foforo asan ababiom yeah titi format no say ngendenke Europa yes yeah and narrow no yes by no mass say and then so Champions League yes and matches koso and ebi ebesan akoso and one goal margin Man City Inter Milan ema me kura me ka say iswa
yes
say na enru one goal no kura
you know
yeah
on say enipa bebre hwe Premier League
yes
and if you are not careful you think that all the quality players are in the Premier League but you know Inter Milan on quality ankasa within their department again if you've monitored Pep Guardiola very well he struggles against a 3-back, a 5-back defensive plan. Sana Pep etie.
Okay.
Or your coach Oshia Tima almost defending with 3.
Okay.
Almost switch echo 5 or bread. And again, it was a repetition of the Champions League final, the last but one Champions League final between Inter Milan and then Manchester City. The Italian champion and then the English champion, and I said, boom. Until now, we expected the open so who were parking us. And you know, in the first half, Inter Fortress say, at least, Senanka go be crowd game anymore. Omuna never saw me. Omun neutralize the Manchester City team that we know. From the back, in midfield and in attack. No, Bian said the strongest department of a team, you fed the Manchester City team in your defense. But midfield, it's baby or more Rodri, baby or more KDB, baby or more Bernardo Silva. Sankro for Wemi and Sa, the central zone of the pitch, as against Hakan Chakaluglu, Okafobi said Pedro Zielinski, and General, the master himself, Nicola Barrera in midfield. And almost 2 wingers and 2 wing backs and so Babacao. in Matthew Damien and then Carlos Augusto. Pep Guardiola na can say Bastoni de onimbo and Francesco Acerbi and Abrantia your friend a basic. 3 back in 4 in midfield and then 5 in midfield and then Obenchi Lautaro Martinez no be anwa and Lautaro be no be who are the country Obenchi Lautaro Martinez go no e kwadifo enti so we hear recovery we hear numbers in defense we hear players to close the spaces in as much as or big boy within the side no defensively no be weak inside no enti eno na man bo Marco Thuram and then Fatih Taremi up front and said you omo make sure say so sure the how omo see line up umura babia and omo adwene wo game no omo play Rodri out babia Rodri bedu ombe hu se no be hu bia no obo se Balera ne Zelinski mu close no ntem Kevin De Bruyne jinwa omo yi ni film na big game bia Kevin De Bruyne pre film nti ane nwa se ekodu ya no wanya ni day and so here Pep switch here just in the second half or the Bernardo Silva echo right still and sound work for Manchester City. Balera Koswa control midfield net transit midfield net very well and the chances are by Inter Milan way no you know Munzo and Timia make good use of the chances. Pep Sabio still optimistic stabilize Simeone Inzaghi stabilize the midfield no and Ellen Holland you know I make a big game to Timmy Moyana Mutimase and no born in 14 Ellen Holland na kai Francesco Acerbi mu ye ne ho adwuma quick and Acerbi mu hia o mo na o bi otwa plot to gina mu a e ya na edin so be survive nti e 2 big clubs, one from England, one from Italy in Asia. It was tactics at work and the 2 coaches in Obia very now we counter we very now we counter and Obia who planner 2 coaches in the buy. It was just unfortunate say in the last 5 minutes Iko Gondo ganya chance me no adinwa no bia ni say at least inko betim the ball na timi ato atrem and for the dia na boy and we nya nie and adinwa ball no etimi goalkeeper friend somewhere eche no and Iko Gondo gadia no so e fast ro but in all you give it to the positional sense and then the anticipation of goalkeeper friend yon somewhere goalkeeper bia anka chance na omunya nyina adinwa kan ho be pre no ama ball na timi ahye Edison so yes similar saves in the first half. Inti Genoa, 2 coaches are tactically no me up there, and then no mutimi show class on the field of play. But so watch a Pepper, against 3 back 5 back into last season. And then the man that debut or Thomas Frank Abasono, Brentford coach, this season was Sunday called 4 back, but mostly was taking to the 3 back plan, and Pep will be a share teams now. Or tries to be creating more wit in attack. And all started Savio and Grealish. Or the Bernardo Silva, later or the Dukubai. Still and work it for him. It was just unfortunate say such a big game go into Myanmar. But a gamer, so you neutral now now na obe enjoy game very, very well. And again, Nicola Barrera Etre at the country de Biamiboni did say the big clubs in the game, if they are looking for a midfielder, they should go for him. It was a good game. Just say investors were disappointed. Investors in a boo of because no more expect to say Manchester City, everything and Yagu at least. What means the games in your money on the right, but City go na no more pay. So that Bayan can beat me a bomb and no me and young Suka Crano. But unfortunately, Manchester City and Timmy and Shego, Omoko on a blank, a yan intensi. So City air bought Champions League game at home and then group stage. Omone Bayern Munich in recent times and M Masters when it comes to group stage. But Simeone Inzaghi for me, the next to take over from Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh, Sergio, it was a tactical plan. Obia or how to know game dynamics. It only be a dear Simeone Inzaghi treno. Onum se Oshia team aye 2 months. Former captain of Napoli, under Maurizio Sarri, Marek Hamsik. It changed and Ebeye Lobotka, Piotr Zielinski, and Zambo Anguissa. And Piotr Zielinski said, "You free Napoli become Inter Milano." Say Juma or de Becca Nicolo Barella. And at the midfield now a war within the Inter no me who ya na me who say game no say do e be dia Man City. And tactically they were on top. They showed the resilience, they showed the reason why Manchester City and Timmy Anyago. Honestly, Simeone Inzaghi is one of the top-notch coaches. What Teresa Ejuma Osuaye when he was playing under the late Sven Goran Eriksson and said, "You want to say Juma Nankone," and honestly, he's doing a massive job for Inter Milan.
It took a 90th minute own goal for PSG to beat Girona 1-0 at Parc des Princes. 90th minute own goal.
Yes. Paulo Gazzaniga were disappointed Girona for no. This is the first time I'm not PSG ball without their stars. The stars now from Zlatan, Cavani, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Di Maria, Omunyina ko. Inti na ba be Kolomwani ne Bradley Bakula ene Dembele mona sisi aka afo. And now no me kan wa say wa hwetim e fe ne Girona bia no. Obo big guys ni na afrim. Inti team a very weak. Ohwe against Barcelona it was clear. Inti no obi anim say saa na bitimi akọ. And even yesterday they played without Daily Blend. Inti say ohwe team na omo ball Kreji and omo ball David Lopez and omo ball Miguel Gutierrez. You know, and no ne backline omo team at the boy. Inti the usual backline obehu e wo team a your friend Girona na no anya saa no mkoye. But you know, and omo so kire say omo had the confidence to play. To make your debut in the Champions League, in one of the Champions League venue, na Edin so betimi a survival. But Enra almost showed that resilience. It almost a PSG say chances are. So I heard Dembele chances are saying, no, here Bradley Bukola chances are saying, and this is one from Kolomwani. No BN in say come fight am at least on Benya draw, and PSG once again said you they are more lucky in the Champions League. I always say, come on, set the ball in rolling. Betimi amom ho aye hu no Marcus Asensio mo omaje Champions League ni bi wo experience in the Champions League no Genoa enra ni nyina o man survival midfield ni control game Fabien Ruiz, João Neves and then Zaire Emery control midfield ni very well, but eno push it my friend Girona. Still they were in the game, almost stay in the game, well composed, very disciplined until this ball from Nuno Mendes, and you know a poor one from the goalkeeper. Last season was save this season too, but you know, the technique of the course of the ball no, they are very poor. And PSG Chile say, "Omo na ball home," and in the last minute, Omo na also na the 3 match 1 points. And said, "You, Omo team too disappointing from their goalkeeper." But you know, Konsu ono ane boy hina. Hina ne the Obona yeka. But it was a disappointing night for Girona after putting a fighter. No, be any sense 90th minute then come away, you know. But another a chill. A team I was experienced in the Champions League and inexperienced team in the Champions League.
And a standout game, though big teams no be Barcelona able, Atletico Madrid able, Arsenal able, but we have opponents now. And many ordinary games and big games we are the matches now.
Teams are all born within 5 years. Monaco, omo finalist. Over 8 years, omo finalist. Over Arsenal, omo finalist. 3 in the big guys are by Ofol Bakusi will play today. Almost a finalist.
Big guys where you Barcelona free.
Maybe finalist.
Okay.
Teams so we have big games.
Yeah.
Now me say teams are born no. So you Barcelona and come ye champions free.
Okay.
Teams ni na ye finalist for.
Okay, sure.
And then emerging forces are almost selling talent to European football. It is an betting big games and can be expected in whom Inter Milan and then a team my friend Manchester City yesterday in Genoa because Manchester City belong to the emerging force. But Omo besides emerging forces now Monaco mo di kan ho amen Omo a team Omo win the Champions League, a team almost about Champions League final be elusuda. So they are now part of the big guys so far as the Champions League are concerned. O check their level of consistency and the quality of the bar. It makes them big recently. Into big games and Casenio, but you know, tricky games. Games I want you careful now one that it will be and you might beat me a shock. So far, obiti some Monaco ne Barcelona. Juan Gamper Trophy, Monaco be share Barcelona 3-0 at the Munji Stadium. Now, the Monaco team is a team full of talent. and a team experienced players kakra. Now, omo team na oko on the right, omo abrante a your friend Van der Sen. Van der Sen, one of the right backs the teams actually so but injuries nti no more jana chidi. On the left they have Carl Henrique. Centrally omo former PSG center back Tiro Kera. Germany, and then they have Mohamed Salisu. In midfield, they have Denis Zakaria, formerly of Juventus, and the Senegalese golden boy, Lami Kamara. One boy out of Afcon, or the buy. And they have the likes of Brian Bowley and other players within the side. And a gamer, Obekase Barcelona, Roma, let's see Amabu Boy, with Barcelona with their confidence and their usual team Omodebo, who had the confidence of Yamal. O peke Rafinha form, o peke Robert Lewandowski, o peke the form of Pedra. Monaco nso ye team asedo. Omo nye team na no omo bobo no mekwa kugina chiri ni bi. Omo te se Olympic leon na eye board ye na me mom de. That is how they play. And the moment you set up opening, say woni Barcelona be bodo, sa o bre. Eti a game a very tricky game. Barca and so backline and your backline. Sedo o kasa ono omo ba obebre because in as much as they are performing so well, Paul Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, and Badi, and your defense, a more thing now, Remo, Obecas or Bebre. But in all, try so big grass defense anymore. Now, so I make sure say, also bet me a title bet more defensively, and a honey baby, Bassa advantage over AS Monaco. It is a game of both teams to score, but Barcelona win. We are not free. You talk about RB Leipzig against Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano. Another tricky game. So what your team are your friend Leipzig? Almost all lose to their guys now. No moment team near tick in be recently. In Tiana Koka, the likes of Klesterman that so ho, Ofo say David Lukaga, and so Eda so ho, Ofo to say David Rom, and also that so ho. You talk about Robert Endrich, and so Eda so ho. Now in midfield of Kevin Lamar, and then those guys are still there. So call Nima. Ehona ATM be careful kakra. Javi Simons, Luis Opanda, and then Benjamin Sesko. Omo team we animu na genoa. Eya na shake kakra. These are young talented players and omo are very good who open up on behalf. ATM also are playing very well in the Spanish La Liga. They are yet so omo betimi a tasty defeat this time the Spanish La Liga. And one omo di room and coach Felix Simeone so enya okay, the last game that he played, Cesar Spelliqueta, Jose Maria Jimenez, when your options, and then Lilo Mad, formerly of Real Sociedad, Samuel Lino, Marcos Llorente, Conor Gallagher, Cuckoo Resurrection, and then Rodrigo de Paul. Now about Abranta, your friend Kessben behind Alexander Soloff in a 3-5-2 game. Our team Verena, Abranta, your friend Samuel Lino Ababe support and there was a ATM 4 year and they say Joe, almost prevented Javi Simons, Luis Openda, and then Benjamin Sesko. These are the three guys. ATM person almost stay in the game. So Joe, make it sure say almost be you almost free game. For midfield, Kevin Lamar, those guys almost be team no almost diabo, but they go the Paul will be tough, cooked in experience and everybody. Conor Gallagher in the transition and then the work creating the best support to him more in midfield. But Abrante OTVC. In the Champions League nights, you can always trust Abrante and Griezmann. Julian Alvarez go with the last game, but how CG Abrante friend Alexander Soloff Nijina or me believe say he will stick to him and play Griezmann behind him. And don't see a game as ATM struggles against talented side. So we a team on power. But at the Metropolitano, me would say ATM will go away with a slim win. Now to Bergamo. So where a game in Newcastle be a missing it. Arsenal versus Atlanta. Where a game also be a copy. Now, so far Arsenal team now. So you say last year in the Champions League, Ateta Beka say baby o maduru na no they should be okay. No move on, no concentrating in the Premier League. And they almost started last season. Omo way no na encouraged. Omo ko share Sevilla the Ramon Sanchez to page 1, but against Lens, omo intimi and Lens. This time, almost sent start to omo from Bergamo against my friend Atlanta. Atlanta also your team again an Italian side and you be bring komo. But last season I brought omo ba Hanford be Liverpool 3 no and a man for ni komo. and whoever won the Super Cup against Real Madrid no ebe who's Atlanta team ye team adino Gianpiero Gasparini nso ahye team ni ye na our players are on a good day omo betimi abeha almost so a goal like the Simeone Inzaghi's three back is Abranti Efeno Isaac Hien Said Kolasinac and Dembele James Steele and Omo Belanova on the right on the left and Omo Abranti Efeno Rutigi on the left in midfield no more the Brazilian Ederson and Omo Mark Duron in midfield just in front of the 4 midfield no Omo Mario Pasalic Omo Abranti Efeno Charles de Catare and Omo for me the best African footballer of the year in Ademola Lookman and Adino Omodeba. Arsenal also will just try to make amends kakra because Boneno Omani sign will game Omobon weekend against Manchester City. A difficult one indeed for my friend Arsenal. Into Omo Hene, no almost say show money. But you don't expect to coach your friend Mikel Arteta. I best switch it or make it changes to an lineup in him. Julian Timber will play, Ben White will play, Gabriel Saliba Bebo, midfield in the Clarice Beba because when you Premier League, this is a Champions League. Thomas Tepate will play, Leandro Trossard will join them in midfield. Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, and then Brandt Feno, Bukayo Saka will lead the line. Into a Beba be the usual Arsenal midfield, no, as against Atlanta backline. No. The good thing for the two sides and say, team your friend Atlanta and so Genoa. Coach na or you coach I will defend it. OBM now about and only are the players available, the likes of Charles de Catare and then Ademola Lookman Musomope. Say team my friend Atlanta purposeful Genoa. They will score, but so we Arsenal for Mudi Roma, Genoa Metepo Arsenal say win Beba. Arsenal they want a chance to win by a slim margin.
Okay, me did also confirm the Watt Scientific Herbal Hospital. I'm going to talk a credibility. Me ba. Yɛbɛtoa ɛyɛ foreign discussions no ɛso na NSC ɛso da bi asɛ sisi sorry foforɔ ba o Andy da bi asɛ sorry foforɔ
afei na yɛ ɔman nipa na yɛte ɔman mu yɛ keka yɛ ho ɔnsa na no meka sɛ Ghana nkwa ne ɔman a yɛto abayi leaders the leaders are supposed to serve us but yɛ to ɔbɛyi ɔmo yanda yɛ na yɛ to ɔbɛyi ɔmo yɛ mumu sɛ so mo ɔmo enti gye no a Oman said the Adru no say oh come remwa NSA for no case because I have the sports act here.
Sure.
And the sports act says that it was said facilities should be catered, should be maintained, but the NSA our district in the baby.
Yeah.
But you know almost were examples of the national stadium. Stadium Ako 591. NSA for na ntimi ahweso. Ama we kro mo jam mo na ekopus mi mienu ni. Essay nti so mo tokoso yes sir. In as much as the argument is based on emotions and being populist, no, I think say si mra sem na si yenso ye head the reality on the ground case because elsewhere be the man no baby ni ho a say oye adwuma na yi mu say stadium so na mo de adwuma bia mo gu adwuma na mo say na in any serious country obi na obetoro le say adwuma bia ba de be mam.
All right, dear Kwabani Ababa here. On the statement, which the National Sports Authority, the PR department, na release statement. Yakwaba na yabe statement na omode abano enso emu. So the koso e wotaka nso assembly no e di etudwa. Say omu take over na sa record na NSC wo say stadium ahodo edition omu no omu destroy omu say hono. Omo mema omo mesenta kwa TNA stadium no enka ho da bida MC no e de ato edwa we ama omo so e ka kire omo se nya no credit so metima fa sa dabade no afri omo ensem nemom emra kwa so ya so omo sa omo an de behwe day one ye de sa stadium ni she omo za no na pipe no ma na stadium no nema nkoyi pipe no ma na nsembasa ntinye no kresa omo na abaye ma atutu pipe mu ne filter enye papa ne bla bla ne nyina no enye no kresa tie kwaba na ya behwem na sese nsema etutu omo NSC no na manfo take advantage na omo aye nema emfata na nya de omo betwa ma omo so omo ne omo twene tan omo tutu stadium no mu omo japade
NSC for japade
yes
Ghana omo dia
see The NSC, through this statement, is therefore urging all stakeholders to operate within the law and actively support to ensure proper maintenance of the facility and sports development in general in the region and the nation. Should there be any threats to the safety of our staff in the district, the NSA will have no option but to withdraw its staff and close down the stadium until it becomes safe to perform our duties in the district. Intina threat almost the abamoya ombatutum omo japade na till say almost safety no you bet me aboho ban. Yes, I ensure almost safety no. There's no way omo be alcohol ombatutum no mako omo yi omo staff ni nyina free ho omo japade say kwaba na fi de ho nyina so ye de aba bi say bia naro e wasem ketewa bi on ansana makofa be commercials
okay, but my initial comment is say meta omachi
uta NSC na chi okay
ba mechi
okay
tintia me no mo ya adwen
okay
meta omachi
okay Mr. Kwame Ba Mensa and so Ashanti region NSA acting boss no also no credit so modern name I'm say asakre no he's still at post
for no sumi time chi
NSC yeah but is here if the one scientific help hospital in Great Talk akre bia basisia
ansana be man be sori agina so no eye moja ahai the work scientific clinic and diagnostic services onyankopon adawroma odi saa yaresa bia wei abesia se obi biara ohaw bia da ne so bia no aye yare de onnam yenso na entimi enye de ensa ne yare ebia me no ka sei mi yare na me bebubo so no ebi kura na na mantimi ama yare so oba nyankopon se onnam yenso enam haban so enam mpaibo so ebetimi atu yare na se ama ho ato ebia odie ne ye awosem na ehaw ebia oye bema no entimi sori nyina so kra da bia me ka se ansana bema ne be sori agina so no eye moja enedeko enti se moja entimi ndi afurusa ne ye a bema no entimi nya da because bema na ye dindindin na eye moja ena afele ne sa ebia owo akomayare na se wo problem bia na entimi ensori enyina so ebia me no kasa ne de ode na awu eda ho fom kodo a entimi nsori kura no nyankopon na me nso ebema na ahaban so amana sori ama oso so ho ato bene beto nchia wo ho because umema no ensori kura na eyare ho sempa because enije oni entimi enye de enjibida ebia na oso de ne de odikobo ania na abesne ko friend premature ejaculation oba ebi wo hono kra eye adwimu na wose ye de ye cycle da bia meka se ebi wo hono ma enye dro enye bibia na ye dro oba ye no bedi nkomo na said the problem ni sitie no ya hwe ehunu problem no hanum ye nheda ma waduro keke ye ma waduro wabra ye ehunu problem no because amre sika ho ye den enti se omo obi eduro no wa onim de ya duro ni kwakoye na se okono ma duro na se ankwa a wa ha nipa kro no ebia na wo de ne ye typhoid so se enya wa wanhwe ya ohunu typhoid betimi am ye twa won so epilepsy etwere wo ne ka se ebia na wo nam a wo twahye ama wachinia enkwa meso bra ene me beto nchia ebia na wo de no eye pressure na tena so achepa ebia me no ka se uda form team stroke abubu agufom anase yare na amana obubu agufom team a untimi nsori no fremini ni hu komo wanya prostate problem odun so a enyeye anase yesi wo prostate cancer na say wo ho crowd of person check say o prostate no eye adwuma ya oba ye betimi a check am ebia na wo de ne ye eba na wo pede a yankopon adom ye betimi adom aboa wo ebia na ma no wo de ne ye fibroid na hawo me no ka say obi wo no ma the problem pa ye halitosis o ka sa esenti go mu pa wo be pie ya so ha no ma ye behwe ba bi e free ba na yetimi de atu ase ama wo ebia wo ko ye so cholesterol ebia wo kidney problem wo liver problem me no ka say ye nuama no owo brebebre infections ha omo enam se ye ni proper hygienic places a ye jaya na na se ye junso ana se yin ntino say infections nko ade a betimi aba ama ye nso so yetimi atutu ama ho ato ebia na de ye bone problem nkase mu na hwo papa okase mu hwo ebia na de ye ulcer ye betu ase e de ama me no ka say ebia na de ye hernia odi ne diabetes o de any pressure yare bia how bia no emre ni ntie bia na mentime mu boy yare ni nyina so ni what scientific clinic ma se atonsu ba bia free ba e wo Ghana ha bia oba o se oba atonsu Monaco Junction bedu a number no na wuwu on 0244 087 687 ofre a mema ya ba be faw aba ho udu adansi rural banka opposite pe ene ne ne mo se signboard ne bo kakraka e ho ni what scientific clinic o mo se e ho no mo no ya hyehyɛ nsa crate bebre ho no adansi rural bank opposite
Accra, your mile 7, Edeko Tantra Kwan no so no. Janet Corner, your kwan ho pe. Ubedru mile 7 overhead, na ofre ya homa true for no a. Ye betre wo kwan.
What scientific clinic? Nyankopon da romanti. Wa hoto ebeba. Amen. I the what scientific clinic.
Okay, yema mu nyina akwa babiom ema midfield action Thursday edition. Abobo so Champions League games e course na da be course ne na other stories. Me kwa wa Mohammed wa kwa je no so headlines kakra na fi awa.
Sergio.
Na dey ne be.
Sergio nyame boa next week Friday the CAF Super Cup ne be baso between two giants Nadia Lali and then Zamalek na CAF the officials no aba. Ti Sergio koba me room na including one female referee. One of the female referees. I'll be a VR room no.
Okay.
And Seju Yebeka Nwasem and then referee Murtazi Ibrahim the original center Okoba Seju Ibe Rimpa on that way no. Ramadan so be World Anti-Doping Agency. Say yen suspending for 4 years.
Okay.
So Obekaya in March in same tone. MIS suspending but later on omu suspension.
Okay.
But now almost say pushy suspension. Emba back. And then a draw for beach soccer AFCON. Nagania qualify. Group draw no be basunti by the close of the day. Ye be who group ye ba kwa ko. So be kai ye Cote d'Ivoire any free mu. Interestingly, how things turn around. After losing first leg, ha. Emma e ko Abidjan ko yi omu free mu. So say you yenso be opportunity akọ the beach soccer AFCON nti. Ene omu be ye draw no. Ye wi a be hu baby ayi kwa ko room say you.
CAF Super Cup na baso da be.
Yes, Nyamibwa next week Friday.
Next week Friday.
After Friday or Chinese okay. Next week.
Okay.
Ewo Riyadh. Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Esuro ho na na eboya, omo na ejino ma na ebosa.
Sese ni omodia sese wa ya ase nansen CAF Cup ye de akokata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She bebia de kono. Ye mono ewa ha.
Saudi Qatar
and omo national so wo honum.
Okay.
Nti ya na they fill the stadium. So sana de no be cost. Yeah.
Saudi omo no deliberately.
Yeah.
A top notch sports events.
Yeah.
At the bottom kromo.
Yes.
Boxing.
Yes.
Spain for
Yes. C'est Super Copa
until deliberately be to the world until one lobby these competitions, and I'm sure that this particular competition is a good destination because we had the rivalry now open neutral ground at Bona. This will be a very good place for it.
Okay, now maybe I also about to be fine.
Oh, General, me share the card today. Takwafo.
Oh, okay.
Any omo NSA, ni omo take over no. I'll be interested in that.
Okay.
Has of focus gusue di omo komo no. Me position for now. Me omo madwin omo say yema coach is time, but I don't see the light with Watara.
Oh, okay.
But maybe I would also be interested.
Do we can see some round?
Yeah. Okay. Me believing in yema coach is time, but say a future, a progress. What it who be say more. So the best to take a decision.
All right. You and the make kwaba na fi ya be hwesa nsemi nyina. Yes sir.
Legon City for on Ebony do mo status.
Ebony.
Legon City.
Tinedu sika.
Asla Sembekre.
Wow. Do mo status.
Asembekre ni asemi eba ya na mse mete ho kakra. Satana di be bosome. Asisi dem say ya doso do. Ya doso do. Sika nso em say ohine hu say player no be bakotokwa no this can ni na ma mo. What you in full?
But what is holding this thing?
Naro. I want to go for.
Name one way.
I won't go for.
That people with the way Nico started were constantly so.
I won't go for.
It's not good PR. It's not a good PR for the club, honestly.
I won't go for because the bed on my ball a year what was that? In terms of a week or two ago, and I'm afraid Ebony coach Audu,
yeah.
I'm not 2 years Canada. Also, I feel here. My friend say, I'm going to check a mass and so back until your ball got match in the I'm going to check it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a boy, we are of France and so weapon no far.
Honestly, me di hun komache into M1 because they were so clear. Omo the thing do my Legon cities for free. The agreement was a 50-50 for onward transfer.
Yeah.
The boy played for 1 year. After 1 year, he's been transferred to Asante Kotoko. So it makes so much sense. It will be na Legon cities demands no.
Yeah.
Na Kotoko so ahodi ni nduru na ade Kotoko peso tuani nduru. Ti be kura nanka Ebony Binyanka or mono percentage na wo says can one better so kakra said the bear will be to my aji. I don't know how that one was finally found out, but the bottom line is that, and I'm okay. The bottom line is that a transfer has been effected, money has been paid. Meaning, sir, a chassis and a
same with the deep Kotokone has of
but
a friends, the big clubs you grab.
You know, sir, Oko,
somebody play among wow, pa. Me no he, me to a program me. Nemo on your chance be a ye chimney 50-50. On your chance no, Tim no a training you na the amount of him 1%. Weapon ne. And next. One hour this idea with Medino. Legon cities.
Obi Albert tries or the beginning be out because I could restart you.
And fair. Next time, when you're the place, maybe you know the place.
Obama other clubs clear.
Yes.
Due to
yes. The place, bro, I see it.
Born the boys too, no, don't call Krabak, so that's so hollow. Dybala, right? Dybala is still playing.
Too bad.
And it's likely next year Dybala and Team Bet fan.
Yeah. You see, I
think I can 1 year or so.
Who be quiet to have other clubs? I'm
This thing shouldn't get to start.
Some of the brewers see another Bayomo. Legon cities. Sir Franco Naro says he agrees with NSA to close down TNA Stadium if the Takwa Assembly doesn't hand the stadium to them. When they finish destroying it, you shouldn't come to the studio crying. Abdul Razak, Flamingo, Kintampo, Nediwe, Abba. Say also Udi and Nimu support no more Kojino sign. Yeah. Studio.
General. What I believe and say the Ryan Fam Ranyejuma. Lawlessness is not something I will sit on radio and preach.
Positive defiance and then lawlessness.
It's lawlessness.
Yeah, because na ya twaso.
What is positive defiance?
And only day. E bi na takwa for no assembly for no year. And only day. Say who's the most say ade. Enti yam ma the face say ya man no. Mo sam say no. Yam pene.
So
and no positive defiance no. All right.
A day na Kakomit or the municipal for no.
E jade se wa
stadium
wa and na obeba
manage. I actually say omo ye de sha omo nsa.
Mon frère e jade se wa na baba me. Na yakoba e beto aso.
By extension.
Naro.
If we are
so about
your mind. Anazie ma enye be. So about your mind.
Let me say abi na kunko. Yakoba. That's what them say na dey abati ho asida. Oni ho na be. Sa ho. Wo dey ma nwi ho. Na
no say me dey share kwa brini.
Oh okay.
Oh yeah.
You the same way.
Okay.
And I do no so no bi.
Obenom. Obenom. Tina no ho de ndi ya.
O haya guama. O me transiche ntim sisi ho hia me. I say, to share any day,
Mufeni agro.
I am Wajima.
Mufeni agro.
He has a baby chichi.
That's the quality.
None is in the deep.
Okay. Can
coming to.
Yeah, on my house with the
What now say? My friend, Eji.
On auto na dru. Also the year back be. Then all the year catch.
No say. Doctor say Eji na no crew.
And now the catch. So no play. Other partner there.
And quite true.
Okay. That is what remember. Franco Daro na the two. All right. Mamiti we na the brain. Wo. Usi adwo duro krom ha bi mo.
Say you mean can be my di.
Say begina ba beti to ha.
Say you mean can what
okay, odi enko.
So time mean can be. Mean can time ni bi.
Bina bi bi da bi so. Come on say.
Etiefo ni ahwefo be chia mo nyina say you so anyi bi da nti mean can time no hwasem bi. Divine Hope Herbal Center. Yaduro ni otwea herbal powder na yede abadwa so. Ya wada bia de betena ha ne mo di nkomo. Ne akyekire mo akyere mo. Say wo yare wo nyare wo hia ahobambo. Wo hia pomodin papa. Enti adura wo behia. Eno ane otwea herbal powder. Ne nom enye ya. Wo yi ba akosi a wo te ano a. Na oye nsuo mu wo sika kra na de nyina agum. Na wanom. Na ekoni padua ne mu ne adwuma a eye ne ye brane. Ene say obi a ne sisi ye ne ya. Akana to ho. Aya na che. Na wanum nuro ne ode sa ne wodi tua ne wode sra na enko no we na ekomu a na aye adwuma na sisie ne ya no na ekọ na wonya hoden watimi asori akoye adwuma ne wo so ya homate koye adwuma ne ko adwuma na dwo wonum otwa no a ebo ma sisie no eboa ema yare no a wo say ba no mpo no clear ne free ho no mo ne wogina brane obi a koko pa na etete no koko menne oja na na moja ewo mu kokobo na atwea ba ona nom otwea herbal powder na ono nom otwea no na koko ne wo moja ne mu no na ekọ na efi ne honam ani no na ahye free ho no mo na watimi agina brane se wo ba na se bema na etu ase ama no watimi ade ho free yare mu bo ho ba na yare eya Diga me come say yare ya sin owo de owu asa no tias na yare aka woto na woje ho a enye wa fo kwa wontimi nkobie enam yare enti no adura wo hia eye otwea herbal powder ne ya hyase bo ho ban no nom bi na wo yare no entu ase ma wo na gina brane se wo ye oba se wo ye bema obi ada BP aduro so pressure aduro so moja broso aduro so over 10 15 20 years na no be from Dr. Madaso 50 years ni na me 20 years na 70 years and man no aduro sa Mr. Rosa ni pa no onum otwea herbal powder say kima e de ne ba normal de ma na watimi anya hoden watimi asori akwa adwuma na ehu eda mu sa ahwe ada kwa ebekun no na ekọ na emra nyame hyehye ma wo wiase no watimi adia men na okwa a wakọ na somdue mu because nipa bia bewu nanso ya se yare be ka woto wo apira wadi udam ache ansa na be free wiase e wo free wiase ene ya hyase bo ho ban nom otwea herbal powder na yare no enko fo ma nya pomoden sorry kwa ya adwuma eno ana hiame obi ye bema na asema say ekofom ni jane ye dum de bia na waye mre a because mbi say ye yare ahodo be say nan ina say numbi enne kum wo bema ema wo ye mre sa yare no pressure ka ho koko ka ho isi yare ka ho wa wodun some problem anadwo wuntimi na wana wa bia opia bonti kwadwo nso anasa ade chinye mpo acha 30 minutes na odwo nso no ese kum wo bema wo ye oba so ehaw ye wonu motwe herbal powder esa yare no ma wo no na emo ahode soronko a ema wo bema semu gina ye ewiase de ma nipa ye nipa ma bema ye bema ne se owo sika na wo sisi mo den bi kan ye wate ase na emo no se ebo wo yem baako sika anya ahoden no nyem baako a yisisi mudene sanse sika ne gu ho na obema nya adwuma a sika wuye sika mum what yeti ase wuo mesrew enenom otwe herbal powder na ye adwuma de nya sika na sisi munya den na timi bo brama waninje na ko wanim sanya meka no eyade a ebo nipa bia esa yare ama wutimi ede wo ho efri yare mu edro ne ye otwe herbal powder sa wo ye bema no se o mema se mo kofom obema no etwe wram eye ketewa na 40 years nanso ene wo ba 4 years die ya ye pe wona wono motwe herbal powder na de wagina brane na ha yam bia we emo ye de memu ye duma ahoden bam watimi dia bo adwuma eye otwe herbal powder me numbers no wo screen ni so wona hwe tv ni watimi afa anase obe frɛ yen 0591 56 55 57 0591 56 55 57 and 0551 22 82 81 0551 22 82 81 and 0550 63 90 37 0550 63 90 37. Eduro no ye otwea herbal powder. We de onom na yare no esa no na etu ase e de ma wo kumase a Fred Mens e wo bi, Colinac e wo bi, Misty Herbal e wo bi, Samenko e wo bi, wo sunwan a Cap Herbal. Woni aso ye Fred Matters na di hwani mu e wo sunwan. Anase Greenlight Pharmacy ana Mose ba sunwan for no Cap no wo de ma atufo bonti e bia wo tubi aka shop a wo Cap Herbal onsa betumi aka bi se wo doma so a wo betumi akọ Clement e wo station ho no ma ana Abrosamian sa we to dam se former champion wo kọ no ho a ebi wo ho no mo ene se wo doma Clement mu nyina e wo bi wo ho no mo wo akra dia circle bra Kessben FM ye fie ho no ma wo ba ho no ma ye wo circle wo ba ho no ma e be do twe won that twin towers ne ho ne ye wo bebrebe e wo ho no mo ana se wo Kaishi Draglin na bo ache heba ebi wo ho takwa ebi wo mensa o was e wo takwa takrade mensa tamale yaduru ho no mo ko PK Gombila e wo tamale ene tukuluku heba okọ no ho a ebi wo ho no ana se Northern Star Radio tamale Northern Star Radio nso ene ebi e wo ho no mo ba bi eto aduro bia se me pedro e friend say otwea herbal powder ne bia onsa betumi aka bi ma me nom me kama sam say munni fia efie enye de mo na mo ye ne gi e wo fie na nse yare e ha mo tete mo a ene gi e mafie me ka se okoye family planning ene okoyi ye no e ko 2 years ni umu wonsa biem e sizi e ka wo nko na nka wo ba chi na nso e ma wo na wo no mo twea herbal powder e ma re a mo mfre yen mo mfa nso ohie ne no se de obi ade nso ohie no no na yen kyem de mo be ye a e be na ne kama na aba na ho atimi ato na esiesie nipadua no wa wo de be 2 days na atwa eba wa yase eya wo ya no mese mo frɛ ne ma no ye kyerɛ mo de mo no motwea no a esiesie ne kama wa enka bi wa hemfie ho enso bi gu basa na opese wo siesie ho yie na na ba hemfie a wo antietie ateke mu no anko nsufie no mu no o frɛ ne a ye kyerɛ de oba wo bɛye no na esiesie ne kama na ede ama wo obi se mi namro mu mesere mu mi jongu siatika aka na to ho wanum nuo bia okoro de duku achim ne sirem na omiemu a anya asem ketwa mo na wonum otwa heba powder na wo siatika no na ayi na ede afiri ho enti eye bechem FC board chairman member alive wo si enne wo ba bechem a alive so ba no ho no ma bebrebe e wo no ho wajibi egu ho a otonti bechemfo mo nko no ho no na mo nko tobi na mo nom eboa wo tepa so amesro agenti pharmacy wona GCB bank no ene bo ho pe e wotepa ebi wo go so mumunra ho ebi wo ho nom e ya dura o nom na aboa na asaw yare na wonya pomudin asori akwa ye adwuma eduro ne ye otwea herbal powder sei enete tigu nso ohie mo nom asa ebo ni padua no esaw yare wo gina brane se ne wa ankasa wo pe meka say man say Dr. Aji ye na the title no ma wonti obi ya aka o sorry bi aka Aji no ne ya honto ye me say oba bia was serving gate woni ni hia dem a e wo se be ma bia obi abie ma no wo bia wo first gate second third fourth fifth last one na 7 no almost one na hia wo mo no wo bo se oba na tiem Aji wo si minyai wo se toa so akọ ni ye wo ma ne nko ni ye da wo no oba orite ni yes ni de bia 2 minutes na wie e ma chi wade no me sere wo frɛ ne a na wakata ma wope me pe 20 minutes me pe 30 minutes kata ma wope na me se mpanimfo no de mo mfa 10 minutes no na mo gya kese na ya na mo hayen obi ko ba ko pa wontimi nkobiem gise na wotwe mienu achi me srew ka kire yese me ko ba ko pa mentimi nkobiem na yen kire de oba ye wotwea no obi a ko fa so no motwea na wonya na yaresa na emo wo nipadua no wo de ese yare na okọ wanim enya aphrodisiac eye pure herbal eni achi wade bia enchiri bibia de yen sa akọ mo gye mu na ye adwuma your numbers no tro bogu phone ne so ne ye sorry ana no 0591
0591
56
56
55 57 0591 56 55 57 0551 22 82 81 0551 22 82 81 last number no ye 0550 63 90 37 edro ni ye otwea herbal powder. Yes, a Jane Showa. Wow. Obeba. Say you, Yavisha.
Mums o memo Nairobi, Nassetri, Ubaba, Norbertina to the
say you me
Hadri Kakra.
Yes.
Yes, I won't cabium. One for trust on the more drum headinano.
Ebasana, a
coco Hadri. See, what I say about on big granite.
I say you.
Me time. So the Zanya, they are made me in Kang, while him some in Kang, and also, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, the best year, nothing yet was so at the Mamo Kessben television. Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Our Mohammed Ebeba. Na ya the awal ababa no kakra and so the brain. I side with the MCE. The NSA has proven countless times that they aren't trustworthy. As the account adage says, Amfo ana echere nintoaso. All right, why anyway and so a brain. Some over live a signal regiment. Okay, yeah, the eno everywhere. Yeah, Kowe and so Spain Boga anyway about Legon cities has a good coach, Parkwesi Fabian, who understands grooming young talent. No wonder now Samuel Tinedu is the most expensive player in the just ended transfer window, and clubs are still chasing their players. The likes of Frank Akoto, Joseph Amoa, Albert Yamwa, and goalkeeper Kwame Aziz are likely to move out in the next transfer window. Spain Boga, Accra. One of the way I bring Spain Boga, na way, a treasure ya gidi, but a can some say, obedient the player, ma. Na scarce or the mark club, no, acquire mano. And no has something I can away, I'll be there, I say, wow, I don't know, our
Fulani man, no.
Fulani man. Yeah, can't say, oh, yeah, the park was a very experienced coach,
yeah.
Okay, and Legon City is almost a piga, or more a bemba. Player more omitmatiti player no amano adbeye kese pa tine do say no
1 year
yeah
1 year
one season
yeah
and I branch na ye nem nkwada no small clubs no the omo players
percentage yes
sika sem no mama omo sinsan ka omo sika no simple didn't na say ebony edimoko status committee and san omo force mo motres ka no scam more than 2 months ago.
You wonder.
It you as way there. As so, Mama born in Famon Considerous Committee. Now, ferry. And for Legon cities. Image no cry. My head on the brain.
Sergio said you can Nyame boa next week Friday. The CAF Cup no ebebaso. Na Sergio ye CAF Cup, CAF Super Cup na the Ewaji Champions League. Any the Ewaji Confederations Cup. Now we know additional in the sense that 2 teams now more kobo that CAF Super Cup free the same country. And the interesting thing is almost higher rivals. Now support the same stadium. But this time around, they've been taken out of the country of Saudi Arabia, a continent a different part of those the world na on the continent and Egypt and any part of Africa the game no Saudi Arabia because in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. Now interestingly, CAF the officials now mobe the game no aba referee Mutaz Ibrahim from Libya. He is the man Obejina center. No one make sure so bet to the match between Nadi Alali and then Zamalek. Ono Obejina center na what take you over the game. One of the experienced referees on the continent. Referees are more modern, especially more free the northern partner. Referee Mohamed Amin from Egypt. Referee Selmi Sedok from Tunisia. The likes of Guazaz from Morocco. Mutaz Ibrahim is also one of the top-notch referees. Obekas are also born in home modern power out of Free Libya. Apart from that, omobenya VAR. Now VAR no 2 South African referees, Tom Abongile, no see one of Mecca said Demon Jerome a free no able the top referee I'll take you over. Come moya de pa in the South African enclave. And alongside the compatriots oye oba referee Akona Makalima. and said, "You these are omo be manage the VAR room no. E wo that game I koba so e was Saudi Arabia no." So referee.
I was a referee open as some bad and in funny who no Kessben TV.
Say ma referees are. Omo ya de pa top 2 untimi nya na unye uyi Salima Mukasanga from Rwanda. The next one is referee Akuma Makalima.
Wow.
Yes, from South Africa.
Wow.
One of the best. Even recent FIFA Women's World Cup, say you Okubi. Or you're one of the top-notch referees.
Referee or you're Muslim and comes and no, I don't know. Go specs in
oh, maybe different.
You know the first person I'm worry non-Ghanaian.
Okay, yeah, I'm on fire non-Ghanaian.
So specs in Okutabi, I know. But
referee Akuna Makali. Oh, she's a very good referee. Very good referee. So omo be manage.
South Africa be am say obetima corruption kra.
Ebia say me o Johannesburg na owo baby fufu de dia.
Obetima ko why not?
Okay.
Now the account to na simple kra.
Okay.
Moving from one place to the other enye dey kra.
Okay.
No place near the ebu kra.
Yeah, okay. Omo train system yejuma.
I
see.
Yes. Inti you become what's much.
So the we more any the officials are omo be manage that game na ekobason. He ejuma Rulani Mukwena eye ewo Wydad Athletic Casablanca. One thing is he wants to ensure say some of the young guys abewura that setup no. Okofa 2 guys from outside South Africa. Obekai dai Chile na okofa ne Ediba Mamelodi Sundowns. Say you call waki one waka din komo se mo kofa 1 under 20 boy from Atletico Paranense Brazil. Odinidi Renan Viana. One of the top strikers are more under 20 setup now. Even the recent under 20 CONMEBOL championship, he was one of the guys who participated Emma Brazil ma oni wini no. And pen age and how young he is at age 20. What talent okura. So baba ye juma Rulani Mukwena betimi about Boawak team no. So baba last week omokofa Mbaye Niang, former striker of AC Milan, former striker of Lille, Ediaba. So they are looking forward to add up the attacking department, you know. Omobe making sure so omobe boost the attacking department, you know, by adding Renan Viana. The Brazilian international. Coach Rulani Mukwena, this season I train me, work and Timmy Angelic. Apart from that, Timmy and Saka within that positions to play in the CAF Champions League. No? This explains to the reason why he bought Champions League this season, work in him. It's AS FAR and then Raja Casablanca. So he wants to change things. He make a man said Obama Omwasaba back by winning the Moroccan Butula League and making a strong case by coming back into the CAF Champions League. So next year, Yebenya the FIFA Club World Cup expanded edition. So he wants to make sure say Obenya those quality guys are mobile around going into that tournament na Ekobaso. Nyame boa ene yebeye the group draw for beach soccer AFCON. Na so obeka yebo qualifiers no Emma Yekuyi Cote d'Ivoire Efrim, and this we no NMI a chance no yeko the beach soccer AFCON tournament no. It's been Senegal, Egypt, omona dudro na omo winning, and recently Mozambique also aba. And countries are what beaches no, they are taking those advantages. Ndiana omo ye landlocked countries in say you unten hu omo boundaries no omo ninsio either say CB ana nti se wa Senegal omo nsio Mozambique nti many agye say Ghana so ye take advantage. Beach AFCON yentan kukobi, but this time around yenya opportunity to make a strong showing. So I just hope and pray say and draw na ebe baso no ebe favorable draw say ebe ya ebe my opportunity na ye co beach soccer AFCON tournament na ebe baso ewo Egypt a few way he betimi aboy homodin. One thing I like about this GFA administration say who beach soccer, futsal, all those small football competition omo interest kumpa. Even the recent futsal tournament, we made an appearance over there, and this time around the beach soccer AFCON also we are making an appearance, and I think say it's very positive on the part of this administration. Ekoso so Ramadan Sobina World Anti-Doping Agency Ediabase ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo push na yɛsa money that suspension no sɛ de medi kan earlier on ɛwɔ match this year suspension edi kan baeɛ a ɔmeki an appeal a yɛyi suspension no but they are still pushing sɛ yɛnyi Ramadan so bi one of the best talent Egyptian nation has ever produced very skillful very agile and also a very good scorer where that game I'm a kind of in that game between Egypt and Ghana during the under-23 championship I call so Egypt. He really tormented us in that game when they defeated us by 3-2 under coach Ibrahim Tanko. Oka one of the skillful players Egypt have produced as Ejo Ramadan so binidi count. Omeki an appearance even at the point English Premier League for Huddersfield Town. Later on end up Oba back to Nadia Lali as Sisi Usina Kain Edema Pyramids FC. And say Ekobasuna ye banina Sejo Ibu too unfortunate because one of the guys Egypt for no ensini from pa at a point in time injuries ehane kakra. That's the reason why yen sheden hunu within the Egyptian setup. Said Ahmed Zizou Mone Trezeguet Mone Omar Marmoush Mo Ababete Kiova. Way a cast in the mode of those kind of talents. Very skillful, very agile, and also very good when it comes to scoring. And Sebastian say will be too unfortunate for Ramadan Sobi, the Egyptian international. Seju.
Okay. All right, our Mohammed. Na John Shibi ewo Toronto, Canada. And anyway, Breme. Good morning, bro. I thought you promised to help our Mohammed, but a lady nurse called Hajia. Why are you now talking about this South African lady? Joe Shibi, Canada, and anyway, and so Bre. Na. Okay, Bibiza. Say, okay, so I don't know.
Me wish you Hajia birthday. Baby say, and no man kai.
And because I'm a boy, ama Bibisa etimi aba so kra we express interest na there. But me kwani mu me fa ni agro me samsa no awa ma na me fa ndi agro. Lawyer kwa mbo afokra e the message e bre me.
Lawyer.
Say lawyer, yeah. Omo nyina you interested.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Lawyer kwa me friend na che.
Oh friend na che. Me friend na che. Lawyer kwa mbo for the message bre.
Lawyer dey me friend na ye timi di nkomo e ko 1 hour.
Wow.
Koto konsem kwa ye be di se bo be
emotional about something ko kasem bia na wan hwe ne kotoko ne MPP no jaja wa wi a
ne kotoko ne de on fanche ne kotoko ne de on fanche kura
enti na osimenya na memwa o efa agia aya ho nso man fa ni agro me ko animu so we ne radio so ase
yeah
agia na ni age but the problem an say usama no
isama
kwala asi ni mfi no wani mu che
okay
I don't know but so la say we ya fine but ono no hu say we panimu
okay o pesenka onya ne ono enyini chen no
ono oba be ma na enyini chen
say no na make no okay
asa we akwala dodo as a control no you know as we be fere no dodo
sa na dia
hu no only problem
sa na dia hu no
sana dia hu no na who feel say enye problem ho
o say ye wo mo ware
mema no
like manager mo yeah ni nyina ye say bia respect ne adia respect be baso ne
all right
and only asem
every year say asem we radio so na ye share sa ware we but me also dey be kwa koma no okay no problem mo no ka with my handle easily awal Mohammed
you
yeba na eba beto aso aje feel say but also say age ni dey enye asem kra enya asem kra intino sila no de woka na woka all right aja aya ne hokra ya hefa
dichem so bobo achi dankwa
o trim te say
oh na say
all the events ye kwa masesia ye call Dr. Dawood say sesia ba kwa miki at local source na who the sakeni na no enso ebebre ye nchekra Dr. Dawood
enuanom ne adofo ye frɛ me Dr. Dawood me na me da Dawood Heba Hospital ano na enam me so na ne Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules wodwa man so a ene obi adi hu adanse na duwei edutwam Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade ewom na duro mienu wei e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o ya pa de obey ne say wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua wo dware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me ye me hu bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
Rua me use for mama hoden pa ma metumi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o me we no now the way no twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de e che o tumi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka musa akọ spreader me secret na nu ani ebugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sori anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person at some ya we use Dawood ointment that is the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na asa me ma ade so na lock me sisi se say fi se me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi aduro ya me ka ho asɛm no eno ho adanse ene wonom adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ a eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
Okay. Yamamu nyina kwa babiom eba midfield action Thursday edition. Kwa miki ya transit the local source no nyina enso ebreye. All right. Andy Kem.
You know.
Yababa na fi yabehwe efi ensem no enso enyina. Na em se de di mu akotin pa TNA stadium no ene atakwafo ene takwa nsoayem municipality no ye latest ekoso we see obatum the sound on media obatum etel say almost staff no safety betimi be assure mo say omo safe yes adia obia enya hwe your stadium ho. Please just ask Franco Naru if TNA were to be his property, will he give it to NSA to manage on his behalf? Moro Ofako, is it Ofanko? And anyway, and so a bray. Kwame the local source no a bray. Me pese, yebo modina yura a ye takwa na ekohede ekoso and so ho. Na manyan ntienso as Dr. Obwasi. Yeah, me ma clue now between a way yabrame. Obwasi ka Obwasi a go fields. Ghanaian Yintiminia Dubois. Yeah, Dr. Samtona, yes. Wa show Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Say ni estates I wo Obwasi any hotels near the Ohunano. Kotoko me abefa ayusu. Maybe you more prepare match bia ewo. Wasi bia no. Hotels ne ho baby om da baby om be ho ni nsem nyina no. Ni estate ni bit ma handle ni nyina ma come asante kotoko. Yes. Nti no de nka problem bia ni ho kra. Sanso na meti say 10,000 cities na omo ebeji kotoko na ya omo account ya teno.
Every match day.
Yes, and so ntisa. Na and also no and no answer kotoko bit ma take care of utilities, you know, cleaning, security, ni sa na money nyina no. Stadium ni omo de omo fa no mo news.
I see.
Yes, charge bi any ho.
I see.
Nti sa kan kitingiti na de say dia una mbetu yaka.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nti the also eno no.
Say obi a wonim Dr. Sam Jonah bia.
Yeah.
Enim oni ohini relationship.
Oh yes.
Obi onim Dr. Sam Jonah. Oni kotoko hini. Om relationship. Enye nazem.
You know say.
Nti me sure say ne ohini nazo oye ni tim dia. Nyango was Dr. Sam Jonah person no anso
waka.
So but I think that ohini nananom na fans so more busy.
Yeah.
Obi a watch support be a project Kotoko should be brought back to the elite status.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of little supports a bit me the team na could do. Okay. I think it's something positive because me na my dream say Kotoko selling clay on home grounds there. And you crank so many 1 or 2 training sessions because especially ahead of our first game no.
Yeah.
I will link clay stadium.
Yeah.
But normally commuting in and out be a bit of challenge. It's a new facility I'm fan say or co Friday. Maybe on a Friday last training crowd you know honum because once it's more or less you say your stadium there. But tomorrow you want training honum ahead of the match. And my unya relationship with the pitch.
Okay.
Any the stadium no. Okay. Brow person the home grounds.
All right. There's entity and say a whole kanya de nyina. We are Kotoko beda or boise preparation for games near de nyina no. Dr. Sam Jonah.
I'm beginning to understand why they opted for Boasi instead of Dr. James.
Okay.
On the mimao, some of the dynamics, but probably there are others na in him. And the beer be henen kita udi no kure dredge.
Yeah.
It's positive. Now I do say it's up to you the team to deliver.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And also I don't know. But the other side is so many so too from no so the requirement is so any day. So the facility no ho.
Yeah.
I'm with me abefa you soon free. You all know one city bibia abeko so hobia. Omo aye free di nti na wo kobwase. Enti the requirement is so any day. Seriously,
Doc has never hidden his love for Kotoko.
Yeah.
Any baby opportunity to help.
Yeah.
A baby.
Yeah.
Opekwan bi so di aboa.
Yeah.
Inti my feel say especially tis e bi omu kwa kutueska no. Me sure say be hano.
Yeah.
Be obinya pa na nka ne facility no.
So the facility no Kotoko dia. Enti no several times say Kotoko.
Say na omu ko bubu ho no ma omu ko tua. Chi e fe so omu ko tua say aye.
Ono asa tua na
say me Kotoko ma de. Inti me am say tua ka. It's the reason tia na me bon crofobia kokko say omu hwe na Kotoko decide say bi on before Boasi no omu nkotwitwa mpo hunu bia ensem fata.
Okay.
Still that place is your second option.
Sure.
Enti it's good you have an option here but men kakasa sebi ensem fata.
Okay.
Emwa.
Kwame at the local service no ebeba. Buria is brainy and can handle her. Papa Nova, I na monya interest ewo awal nsemi
Ada sembe na ba.
Say Hajia Buachi Damko Hospital. And our yare our yare koda hono. Em say Hajia Buano pa. Na say nim say our yare serious no. Say na owiane ni e de obi oda yare mpam no. Na Hajia behwe na no de ni to ehwe.
And they say
the way na dey tie no buy no danase. I'm going to say, Ajia kura ni see. Now, interest and say big yes. Enti mi ko ka wana da me ba bi din ko kakra na me ba e ba beto so
Oye be
ba Mickey nko we dem so je se wa na ye ko takwa na yakodi nkomo kakra e ho ye ba na beto so di amamo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra Emmanuel owu e wo takwa ye no twi nkomo kakra na ya hwe de e koso wo takwa sisi pa Ima good morning that is saying wo takwa
good morning sir Joe but nyame adom bibia bofo
yede nyankopon asipa na dia na ekoso watakwa sese yetiti bi free assembly no ho yetiti bi free assembly no ho yetiti bi free eye NS mpanimfo ho dia na ekoso pa sese aye kasai
well sir Joe na me na ase na me ma ochefo ni nyina achi na ebia na network no emu twetwesi a na body affair ka san say stadium hana nkasa no ye wo challenge with network nti say ye na mo prompt me na me na ase bi em de chen say enwa na the Takwan Municipal Assembly no Asia Takwan Centrofo say on person mo dia asem to yanim and pass ye jepini kokuhia omo na the municipal chief executive officer no the to yanim and you honorable Benjamin Kessben the to yanim say the happenings of Ghana studios no by NSC no and said that enkuyi ye hu omo nsa na adwuma ene Accra Kumasi enye na be ka keep coast takrade $16.2 million stadium a go face for through Go Face Ghana Foundation for the Mayeno. Ebi ebeyesa inti omo assembly no. And I'm say omo ni Go Face for ni na sign MOU alongside the NAC no. Inti omo hu say stadiums ni pe the NAC for na ye no. Omo mpese bi bisinto omo ankasa be take over the TNA stadium and it is backed by law. Omo chire men de bibiri the nti enye se eye takasibi na omode kwa akwachi stadium no e free omunsem na omo kan sa asem nti do that no mo form 5-member committee for the interim say omo na dey take over ko ba ni so mo je park no e free NAC no ensema nti na say ne na 5-member committee na juma no e hyasie nti omo say na no pe 10 o'clock na so omo ba na omo ni NAC ni besia na ni adwebere omo mfa keys ni mfa ma omo now the omukonko na mutakrade anan kana munja park no empama takwafo boko mabe yibia enye ye masese ni nyina eye ahade ne de ya yebetimi ahyeso enanopa na mebeduri habe nan ni mu wa ye chen ya na se de chen se committee ne bae no NSC fo ne se maba ye so ya ti na mu park ni ya loko no enya de mbura mu ne mawura mu kina nje enye ya tu ye se inside pa no be hu ye pa ba se mbura mu ni asem no nje ne de enye ne yina yegu akiri nti akwese enkana no se bukwa akosra odofuna ne manwo obetu wo ba ko ho no musa na se wanya line ye kan omo se da omo mi ene course we ye na we yaye nti pam no twa no na ene se the rep edema NAC no obabe die eye stadium no na ye ko inside no na ohu pressure ewo guy na owo ha no asa ne hu nyina ewo so no hedom a no mu die akire na do se na obi enkonko ye basabasa ba ne ye mu hye osno no nko na ase obi fisi omo nti omo kokusia committee no mo ye meeting finally meeting aba na wiye e ma de tie ne se tafo a ewo ha no ma minimum ni de the municipal assembly ne rep committee no omo nsa ka tafo na ewo ha ni nyina na guy ne tire mu se enye ni nyina na ewo no we du ba bi fufura o pinpoint ba bi ewo nti no there is up to the committee ne se omo de di akire na omo sa be kan the other keys na mu for now de say de ewo ha ne de the committee ne nsa ka tafo na me no ka se kra ne se guy no apie afri eye gate hanoma wodi nani achim e wota krade so ko peka na ordinary achim ti se jo ba ya takwa de eboko de ye kan se wo mo ejo mo stadium ti sa na efiti
oh okay ima mami musa we meeting no eye so that wo kan nyina se NSC nipa ba ko pe ana mienu bi pe na representing NSC no wo takwa eye hifo na yes a meeting no both sides no from takwa assembly no na fe NSC no eye hifo na yes a meeting no.
Yes, I do meeting here. The committee and assembly ne form here. Taking charge for the next 1 month. Any of them are into omuchi a yes for any free NSC in some man. I said you can mobile no. Omuga to NSC no repa or shahan money no work is no more higher year demand. From the from Madam Penny and Casa de Micas or Takradi. Or no what Takradi is here, but the rep of Mohan and Umbishia or Muse. Say, Nina, Yaka. na NSA for long person much say assembly ni ba han omo nya way e be unexpected assembly ni say omo serve omo enra njafa say omo person mu play tactics bi nye yi ni ti atu ye ma mo ma ba finally say dem kan mu bi e no mu be hia NSA for rep no mo ha na mu mo di nkomo e no de media no bi anko but omo pie ye no e na yin so mo bibia ye bokowa guy na fa wa pack the nyama nyina pack ni bibia e de afiare ma odi kiss no de wo no ho no or they are more as you say this no one time the committee ni so magic the one who nyina entisana meeting the committee formed by the assembly 5-member committee media ni ba ko kan ho na assembly na so mpanin fo ni be kan ho na mo ye 5 o be sia NSC form water kwa o mo eye jima sia o ya o majintimi no ka say di NSC ni bia eni hanom the wa hanom case ni bia wa handover wo pie eye free eye park in SO and another meeting go so air course any of the committee into movie me ata agi or manu din sem be course after say any in the free park in so called na o ma san agri free ebiem o mo nka meeting no mo eye to be san city.
Oh, okay. Njemra assembly no committee no ekushia NSC for no minim se dom bi di akira anso mo nko ne koe nipa dom bi di akira koe.
I say do e obi onim takwati ene no e wo krom ba bi e wo no say enkofo na wonti wo say Ghana so de ana nimpa bi wonam da bi no hu se nimpa be miensa na bi ahia wo den a wo be se enye mani nko hwehwia ade kura ye koso ntano na be ma ase wigiri wa na wagina ene bi mo mu ni media fo ni bi mo mu ni ntimi so mu shi gina o de na ba adan ne so wo nya yi na mo gina bat o mo ankasa ba ha no mu de e committee no any security wa omo ebi akiri se na be basabasa bi NCM na ye ba ya ye wuram kokosia sanje nye se ebi ekrumfo egbo chen dabi bibi sa no wa e course ni na hyase ni nanka ene se fo ni ma de na ye den se mummi e no nanka ma aye hit but omo hu ni se de ye nkofo di twetwe mu no mu gina no so omo ammi a the pressure ebeba na se omo bebie basabasa bi so bi free akiri se for the dabi no de ebia no wa esi bibia koye smooth boko the papa for can say NSC for na say
NSC the babontin say ekoba say almost staff no safety stadium no staff no safety stadium no say omunsa anka dia ene ombeto to stadium ni nyina mu pem say bibia be kama no ntimi amasa number 2 we police phobia omo ban bia enso ewo ho nipa ba ko na mienu pe ene wo ho mkoji zafo ni free ni sem
I say na ka mo pani nkofo ni nya lie ni hu ni say because na meeting no enma ndu ye be mu nya hint ni nti omo ana mo wa hana no pe ya na de be free ka kwa na ko takwade de be na free ha ko takwade because omo te say na e be ko so enne nkofo kan radio so ni ade nti ma omo nya kwan efrim ede koye ena mu gade wa hanom no nti nimpa ba ko pe ena omo beto ewa angani na opa ya no mu nyina efrim se da me ka omo regional penyina nkasa wo takwade sia na no mu nyina wa ha anopa no mu nyina free anom a omo koye nti na maka so mobile security sem and the bia no ye basa e siga de fo bi na omo be di akiri se de be ya asomje ebeba na sa letter no asomje ni se omo hu statement a NSC no omo ayisu bi aba se ko ba ni se if they feel threatened by the assembly, no, any of media supporters are, and on the cruise stadium, no, will be able until say in Yamaba resolve. And then attack of one say any and Kapak, no, it is you say, either some of the Bemomo, and I say any more balls. I never come medium on board ball account, and now the bar has the medium and Sanqua account parker, the Diana have say. And the Munian is set to play the more duty, no one can maintain your money. Now, one example is so called was here. You see everyone NSC for nkoje se mo akodi crew for na ehwe mo park se no mo kana park no in good shape park ya abandon for almost 2 years they feel say kotokoko ho no na ya ejuma bibiri nche dan so mo bobo adan na si ponde no omo ntimi nye enkran kuma so mo ntimi e na mo san state say o ya dan na astotes a ya aban na si nke say ID na na timi timi nyina ehwe so but ne de omo mpe ni nyina but we nso de omo mpe. And it is like honorable no I willing say of a sort of water and take off for the time it only here only the see I do we had the money and it's a no can say Bibia emra NSC for the Mumbre, but Sunday no so issue a basso said the oil and anything. And also, I'm so much between Stadium and Argentina. I idea fina age of but no consequences is here. The no Casas is here, lie in Yanka Tibia, Sunday no, and I'm a castle crap package because he's living I want to see here.
Okay. And the was also 2 forms were. Do one takwa for no, send almost so kafa, the same equals, all was on 2 forms.
And no dear, so do, I'm nearly when say a pound of Mupan and Kama can so stand a Pataka for no crowd of Faban at the Afro and not Tama. You could be keen, you know, and you hear the Titan Cophonia, Jones, and Takwa, because you better first see any park. This year, only NSC 43 ever GBD in me, parking on the timer, go for 20 years of less iron. I know. Yeah, what I believe in is a moving the cost of Takwa, and if you Takwa, the Batakwa. Less than 2 hours, or car cry a year, less than 2 hours. Maybe BNC come over to the movie say, what the Takwa, the region, engineer and share the crime, and I say, they don't be seen over $38 million. Oh, yes, people now buying here. I say, my way I go first of all, see Ghana for the Takwa 40 to 6 over the year. Young time German, into Obia is what, and there was a 30% from. Company I will read you some say Sabani Nino of the gist I find them NSA December 7. From that a Hanum and a Motuaba. That was the threat and them commissions. So we want from the Jidia Modia. And your Muslim this year, I will December 7. December 7 then also Modia. Can be December 7 Nidra or Monia Banas Bay meeting fine. And then come out from the soccer.
And this is no down the politics.
I said, do the yes, I say a fair idea. Also, only at the end, I will see it. Both is Missima Takafo. Fine, Mother Hustle, yes, baby. Yes, you know, and go for the wild seek a scene the cry audience, Montinian, will be nigh. Yet the Guamo Yamoka, the first 1 month, the woman is a near money, they do now, but here near, wash with the Brinejima. And now, but I wash with the Brinejima.
Restaurants, I can't be a Yajman. As I said, time bay, yes, I'm not over the Ama a year, NS Juma, and I feel now, Juma now.
Washrooms in America, washrooms in a war, stadium, Hanum.
Okay, washrooms now, okay.
Washrooms, you know, washrooms, you know, over 80% in Yajuma. I just will be on the subject, kind of correct.
Boss, Deputy Director General, no, say, Mra, hand you over a moment, not taps in our grandma. Now, a whole because taps no flow.
So, you're not the young correct. I say, the amendment to me at testify and say, come on, we have Yamia, the minute in the bar, more Yanni, Baha inspection near the 2 group with the phone. Also, when you're more than into one case, so we are quite actually how are you doing to the idea. And Kotoko Bahanum team, Omuko be at the pressure at the buy. In general, the bureau one called for whom you use. In general, but after no, they will both games be to us or Hanama. And I say, any man the period of which a man can say a yes, sir. I don't know how company be one of your master say, I did in 1 month ago. And as I use you, any guide your daily. So that is the only thing now. And I say, even I will be a complaint. I won't see Basabasa meaning. The benefit Bibia and Neboko and Pamata for Moment Papa and Pamon. And I say, from the who is a sober ball, Messi Cabba Banner, so I got my accounting, said, did you say why I saw Banner Deba, then they say, no, ABCC, and Maya, and the Sako Bibia El Honum. As I never be a mean to mean discourse, the more behind the scene just to help. And TNA no earning coso in the more say you some debois. But who say anything I want to be any Sadian. And I won't say any among family na yen that may imagine the moon say we can say a idea heading. Oh, yes, so can mention any family. Thank you, we can want to come on almost say now. And no can looking up with saying some one or some amazing. And I betting which I say, but so can say changing actually, yeah, there's a meaning. We not papa be through engine and engine, don't have Papa from Mudia, any Papa Papa Fire, any attack for Muncomo say.
Okay. Emmanuel Owu, space from Takra. Imana, pitch no, what so? Say the CGS.
Oh, Midna Sokana, no, Cassette.
Also, at the sense is a pitch, no.
The look is here, no, can say, or more yet, man. And I never can say, Kuruma, and more than Jeffan about get pressure, then they are pursuing Musso Hanum. Yeah, threatening, you say, a man who doing here. Now, for now, no, I can say, say ujina now he page na oh me traffic church la kama but o ben ade no o ben no so wa ben ni na ujina ho na hu ni say and ti say de o wa ti na hu no but improvement abom no kura de ba ko pe o tan ko bi no we ni make improvement abom for now I no ka say because we be ni 15 no da bia ye we am bu so na ni mo na hihie ye ni nyina no yakopa fertilizer fertilizer no kwa be free buy people are doing something extra for no but be claim say omo no mo yes anyoma ni nyina omo no mo yes edman ni was na yes ana but be claim mu nsem na yes ana
Moses Amapaka di djuma bi e wo TN stadium ima what be sir.
Oh, I know the internet say people are doing something extra and go for cry in. I don't know how you say, I don't know dia. Na se me na me san be bo ho ka bi mu dia. Enye ne ma me ame nya de no. Na wo di dai. Because you me ye. Because ya wo dia na se me be na me ame san bo ho ka. I even fall light e wa ha no nyina no. E issue. E ka say any se phone nye fall light. And they accepted. But omo ye ma na se problem kra wo ho a. Any se phone so mo hwe ba di dai da ben no mo be he da ben no be nye se sika na mo pe odi eti dia. Omo nya but why don't you lift up I didn't family back on onye asema ye kan
okay Matu wasi papa ya dase pa
and then say the view of no ma
enti the whole catch to okra and say NSC no boko omode nsafo no ama municipal assembly for no say omon form ade ana anya sa
say eye boko me da se we say ntina we legend re na yisuan no but wa anya ne boko a emfa nje so we ne boko because so wa anya ne sa emfa and then for this say wa o be down na dey yes say be bo no we down na titi nti mo mfa mo na omo nko nti ga na nimu enye ne de but enye ne de so because ye ntwen so ma ye medi wo de echi e me say ye eno de enchi eno de enchi ya o ma jo musafo a boko.
Okay, Emmanuel Usu, space from Tokra, the better pa reporter or the abreye what to bo a church mupa me atia say. Bibia here besan about hobium. Na busa Tony kakrebi one who I say well and my and is no Tony or the head or the bay. Yeah, that's the part of pay. Why? Okay. Emmanuel Space FM Takradi. I'm saying opposite will be no or they are two anim. Boko we say me forward the more media more. Nimum a chirasem and a intimate can say. NSC for no ebe he a man Safano aka a year assembly for no na takamai ho and na say they will fight back. No one be idea belong to NSC no no and a go fields and the ama omo. Ombe jano boko sa de ama assembly na
December 7th
December 7th
na de mo ya kan ro be do ye
eno ba mu ne de on be jam said the only time me madwe na me kire the only time o man ni mu a ye mpanimfo na hwe so no be respect yes that time we yes that time we akusi December 7th no respect the subject the electorate o man ni na from politicians no as that time we etwam a you know teachers akuafo nurses sadanse akoko o matum kakraka that time we are because you know
on be dia o ma fansafo no by re-election no ma ko jom safo
see on na emprempren come na me wudi that time we to December 7 for there you know say we anyemu a e na o maka no ho
okay ze be no mi ru grese ko pe galam se ni be obi
ati dia ko we ya yenko
ya ti dia na ro wonye
galam se
ai you free takwa ba se na wusu o ka no
yeah it was so sad when you first na me te nsem no from distance
yes
but on the way no nyese Udi agree Bubani Biba be talking.
Oh yes.
Like they are on the roadside.
Yes.
A quiet who say you.
Yeah, openly.
Which like it's not like almost a quiet first that is how I saw it. But Kwame.
A kwano.
No who am no who so the tata no who maba kwada kukuro. I was like, wow.
Yes. Samre and Tacho. And we don't do
no more starting actually.
And I can't hold the Indian arrows and say, so nobody says it's
inside.
That's a quite openly.
Say the main road.
Yes. Let me who be those seriously. Yeah.
I was so shocked. Nanya baby back
if you hear what happens,
you know,
Omako German Safwa,
Omaji Safwa,
so more dear. Almost the among Boko.
Do my prophet no.
But you see,
okay, yeah, the local source can to us.
No problem.
Nothing that one. Kwame, my inti way.
But general, my mission say, Ebony Football Club, Atrocrata, and the Kwakoma Ghana Football Association, Status Committee, the General Secretary, Ghana Football Association. Attention, Player Status Committee. Yesika kwa kodi bobo kwa fen Legon City so. Na yesika no kodi ono Legon Cities. Aye ya twomwa omumpeso beti yesika no ede amaye. Eno ntie ni baabi a ye betimi akọ gise mo ho ene ba mo betima gi yesika no ede amaye. Ni nyina ne se Ebonifo ene de eye abrante fa ne Samo Tenedu ede ma Legon Cities. Na Legon Cities agreement da eye Ebony any bobo kwa ye friend no eye Legon City system ne se so mo ton na sika no ombechem 50% each enti o matisa kotoko aton anasa kotoko ato Samotenedu 180,000 Ghana cedis, which is 1.8 billion. And in sika woma ton Tenedu no matwe eye bobo kwa ye friend Legon City sa so mo form 50% of the money no emfambro ma 90,000 no asat now they know I'm fan and buy. And unti woman baby o metimi de akọ. O metimi fan court. Baby o metimi de akọ a player status committee. Into committee no entrance no mo hwehwe nkratem. Some bobo kefen Ebony o mo deserve it. Say the 50% of 180,000 no yemfa mo a yemfa mo nti we ye krata make say womatro e de akwa Ghana Football Association player status committee. Na January minim se metimi de Majid Bawa ne nsɛm a wɔde ato dwa no e wasempa na to so a wɔse enye no kreda na eye municipal assembly no wɔn ntimi take over, they can take over. Wɔn ntimi take over eye takwatie ne park ne da enu nti wogidi ye se ɔmetimi de ɔma no aka na so mbe take over takwatie ne park ne pa de enya de be possible. We ye nsɛm a Majid Bawa ne deputy director Edema National Sports Authority no odi tu dwa wasempa so ye betime tie sansem no na afie the other local stories no ato aso
taken over, and they cannot take over like that. We can't take possession of public property like that. The fact that the facility is in the municipality doesn't mean that it is for the municipality alone. The Goldfield Foundation have its policy. In fact, that was one of the driving force. So Goldfield Foundation insisted when they were making frantic efforts for the Goldfield Foundation to hand over the facility to the assembly. They said no. Their policy, they don't provide facilities for a private entity. So they had agreement with the National Sports Authority, and they will hand over the facility to the National Sports Authority. But they will advise the National Sports Authority to work closely with the assembly. So they invited us, they spoke to us, and we even give them assurance letter. We give the Goldfield Foundation that, it is even in our laws to work closely with the assembly. And that was the reason for the setting up of the District Sports Committee. So we will work closely with them. And we give the Goldfield Foundation, before the commissioning, an assurance letter that we and the assembly and all stakeholders will work closely to make sure that we sustain the facility for the public good. You know that at any place that we operate in the facility that we use, the stadium. So For example, he said we have moved our staff from Takoradi to Takwa. That is factually incorrect. It is factually incorrect. Anytime that they are going to play a match at the facility, the scoreboard has to be, the control room has to be manned. So our people man the facility, the control board. So those people will definitely be at the facility to ensure that everything goes on. Even before the commissioning, they called for training. The assembly were invited. Our people were invited. When those people they sent for the training, they didn't do anything. Our people were those who were advising, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Last week, we impressed upon the MP to call for a stakeholder meeting for us to discuss these issues. And also, during the top four, we noticed that we noticed leakages at the washrooms. And because of the liability period, the contractor is still answerable to Goldfield Foundation. So we asked the MP to be part of the meeting, invite the Goldfield Foundation, so that we can invoke the clauses and compel the contractor to fix those problems. And the MC is aware.
But Director, previously,
so how can he come to the public and say that even T role is not at the VVIP?
Maybe
I had discussion with Moses Parker, and he was telling me that as part of his contribution, he wants to put internet facility at the stadium, so that when there's a program, we can have internet facility running. I said that would be perfect. But we have been talking with all stakeholders. It's not that we want to hijack anything, but we want to make sure that whatever role each stakeholder is supposed to play, plays that role. Have not taken over, and they cannot take over like.
Where is some Honorable Majid Bawa on a Deputy National Sports Authority, Bomo a director, or they are to jaw, someone to take over. But as Satana say John Komodi NHS, one more the keys no a day ama municipal assembly. Seb John
Komodi report.
Report. I say John Komodi with report.
Kessben, Emmanuel
HSO might take you over.
Then I resume my own cake at the open.
Oh, there be. Say Johnny Emmanuel Owen Komodi NHS, or my keys no. Inte say dear, and Nuna El Koso. Ghana Premier League matches outdoor Elbasu weekendi and a games outdoor no Elbasu GPL matches no Yebenya Biashe live televisions outdoor so. Kuma say Asante Kotoko and the Young Apostles Globe and the Bayi Globe TV and the Bayi match and live. Now, General, ahead of a year, sir, Nkofo Muyi and other television stations, our movie matches in one more enemy meeting. Emma, in some ba for coverage, you know, and some more did say boo slow motion, but a boo how share match and I say one camera and omudi training, you know, woman a yes, television stations, you know, a meeting of Omunoma discussing, and show me say, Omu improve it a year, a quite almost fast to matches, no, said the be a man for a bit to me a bomb, but Omu improve it in year, papa, because said they say about ama. And nipa do no enjoy a Ghana Premier League no. Omuchema first now nya kwan enhwe ne sa gise ayekwa se pay before you watch. But now ne de aba ama manfo ehwe bi. Omudidi se omu improve coverage no. Na coverage no kosa ekoyi a and na beboa ma sponsors and so abon board. And unti matches weekendi ebeba so kotoko omeyi ne live emobi anya kwan hwe bi. Samsung and kotoko ne Young Apostles obi abehwe ne live e Globe TV. Has ofok any Betu United Alpha Sports Beyi, Metro Beyi, Neck2 Beyi, Original Subeyi, Dreams FC, and a Heart of Lions, Alpha Sports Beyi, Metro Beyi, Neck2 Beyi, and Original. In general, when it's share, woman Timmy Aye, woman share Murienum, or my house there two clubs in him, say so more Pesicadia clubs no, due to problems at clubs no, a complaining, says Sabre Sicasemo, a difficult at your momo, the teacher say any sponsor Biamba Bono, clubs na AP financing. Womo a situation tebeya in GFNO emboa ti GFNO e da to meni so mo so epe sika betimi abua clubs ne kakra enso Kumasi Asante Kotoko
before so go Kumasi Asante Kotoko no
yeah
meti Metro TV meti Globe TV meti ba mi hu se oni general manager ku letters attentive phone calls Auntie Kessben why they the intimate show be
Yeah, didn't come on.
Who didn't come on?
I ne chief no.
Match day 2.
Match day 2.
They train
near Kobo. Yeah. In Comodine Kose be a match day 3.
Likely, eh? Okay. So it's Misia. Okay. But we are 4 there. The more you're in there,
4 there.
4 there can be as well.
Aye. They said the opposite about Kessben TV.
Yeah.
You didn't come out. Ebeba na yetimi nhihye bi wo ho a wo se yetimi ye wo mo so ni no mo ma nhihye ye ne platform no esoso ye dida nyama bebre so nti je no a eba se ntimi eye sa nyama ni nyina e free ho a na kwan ne beda ho a ye betimi e na comment nsuso no ye ni omudi nkomo fa
okay so you bet ma fa ni nyina live
be fa ni nyina live.
Majid Bawa is always angry. Why? This man doesn't deserve okay. Uhia shepa. All right. Why did the message we and so yeah. Okay, Tahiru Paga and the way Abba. Yantwaso.
General Yatwaso Kumase Asante Kotoko akopimo Lenkle e chira de na stadium no aye ready. Kumase Asante Kotoko nhihye de bia no management no akogu oboase a wo mo ye nhihye ahodo e de to na kwam se de bia Lenkle no e be ready to host eye omani young apostles game a e betimi akoso e wo ho eno ne nhihye do coach e de ma Kumase Asante Kotoko eye prosper nete ogum e de sama wodo e de atudwa wose Kotoko oboase o makolo di de se supporters no ebeba omeba Kotoko de ko ba bia supporters so into oboase Lenkle o makoyi supporters de beba ebeta team no echi.
It's a big one in the sense that one, we have the 12th player, which is the fan, and then two, if you look at the way we played at Narerugu against Karela, we played well, we won, so they are all expectant to come and watch the team. So if we were to play in front of our own fans, I think one, it was going to give us the number 12 player, which is the fan, to give us the confidence to be able to play well and then win. But then, even though we are going to Obuasi, I know the typical Kotoko supporter who really loves Kotoko will travel and come to Obuasi. And mind you, or just as a reminder, and I think you know it already, if we go to Obuasi and we do well, still these supporters will travel and come there. They don't care about the distance. Once Kotoko is playing well and Kotoko is winning, wherever you take Kotoko to, our supporters will come. But then, if we were to have our own, if we were to play here or we were to have our own stadium and we were to play there, when it comes to revenue generation, most of the revenue that will be accrued will come to us. But then here is the case that I'm very sure where we are going to definitely. If we were to play here, would have had more numbers than if playing at Obuasi. It's a big.
Spanetogum in summer general dear to Janano was also the source was a sabri changing of venue dear a hard dream pa a affected place adapted or more bobo once place Ubomana de Nekoha, not the Nekoha. A dear a affected place no, but omni any other option beer prosperity ogum.
Yes, I think so. Because you have to always be on the move. Today, you are on this venue. The next time, you have to go to a different place, maybe because of, the venue not meeting a particular standard. So, when it happens that way, it affects, as you said, the flow of the team in terms of adaptation. Because today you are here, the next moment you have to move to a different venue, which is not good. But the more the players play on a particular pitch as their home grounds for a period, it gives them that confidence, because they can have a mental picture of how the crowd is going to be at any point in time. So they know how to mentally adjust themselves before they come into the game. But then when you move from one venue to the other, it will take time for them to adapt in terms of the crowd, in terms of the spectating. It will take time for them to adjust. So the moment they begin to settle in, then probably something crops up and they have to move. And don't forget, sometimes too, the distance is an issue. And the type of buses that we use in Ghana are not football or sports related buses. The buses, the Madras and what have you use are different from what we use here. The distances, your knee and what have you. So traveling from venue to venue, because of issues, you have to change your home grounds. I think it's not the best for our league. I think so.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko bebo on Sunday ewo Lenkley Sports Stadium. Western Region. Wamo RCC chairman. Waye nhihia to se sabre ye de buses awodo Western Regional Circles Council ne chairman dachi in the general wato free ticket and was also organize buses from Western Region so mun free o no mun fo mani chilling Clay Sports Stadium no mun beta kotoko team no echi abra kotoko e bom first home game e wo Lenkley Sports Stadium and when she said kotoko Lenkley has and Suko Legon Stadium Accra Lions Eco Legon Stadium Legon Cities and Subabo Ewo Legon Stadium. And then this year at the Hot Sabri, 3 teams and a cobom and until fixtures changes a beba a year match days changes a bit to me abim because na has worked the Omobo Accra Sports Stadium and na Legon Cities the Omobo Legon Stadium. But to see Omunina Kono, GFNO ebe make amendments at their farm a year fixtures data matches Audono and Subetimi a day abaso general yam fancy
okay yam fancy hana meaning komoka krameba your former local source nina emu enso ede amaye meaning Dr. Dawood edi enkomo kakra na fe ba local source na kan nyina no ya hwem ede amamo more the messages bebre enso abayi kakra friwo ya ba ibo modern ne yidi aka no so afriwo emre no e kopa bodumienu apa ho sima aduonu ba kon pepepe Dr. Dawood doc
Sergio
bom say
o trade am for Nyankopon Adaruma
Nyankopon asipa very simple guy but na me shira upa
na me de wo shira me
yes
obema me nkwatenten
yes
na mama hoden
yes
na mini ya meneska
okay unyina onyeska Nyankopon ka kire Nyankopon ti wo say na yama small boy nyina siro say unyina no benyeska okay
o Nyankopon de bia wo seremo
okay aviro sawano aviro sawano all right Dawood heba there no difference ho every
day ko udu Dawood eba hospital kami yese nyame enamo so edi dwumadi bia ya na odi nkunimu abrabom
jo
enra ade bi si ho na memeni che and I did no that's woman.
Okay.
Yes. Penny be on any aware. No more worry for the past 18 years ni. Omo back and aquarani free. Or my ya maybe. Yeah. To cried or my to my dream say. Any na omumi enu nyina ayare no mbe say omo ba ayare sabia that would about hospital. Ti nkomodidie mu
so miracles no. Either say atomu apahu and apejawu yes
and akomanya omode free
yes okay
ti omo ba na mka shom so komodie mu na omo ka sa awo no podi o mato madwum na me so mbe ma omo duro bi se nyame ma omo ba nko ade a ono mbe wo ti omo ba after 2 weeks omo ba review na say yare no ye na me de duro no ewo omo duro no ma ka omo call first month second month me wa na Bearman friend is doctor. How can you? I'm so. They are there. Men kaimo because ni pane doors. No ka say ye nearby 18 years near war no na e makranti ya to ya adwemu. Na am say there na me kan no so ka say say nyame mai awo nko ade aye be.
So
na ye bae no so nyame ayadom oba no o se no honam ye no basabasa.
Yeah.
Oko hospital ko check ya. You say wa fa yefunu.
Yeah.
Na me nim say agro. Enro adue me wo ha na ombae akora bema eda oba naso
wow
omo de ne ba be kire no madase
wow
nti sejo se uye adwuma na eyesi ya ema wo hu sampa adwuma na wo ye
kunim
yes nti ekoba se awo a ba bia nipa na hwe infra na wo tie infra bia no ya na de ye hwehwe ne se oba no be ma ne nyina no omuntu anamo no mbom so because ya na enye oba nko ana ewo ji se be ma ede nkwam wadua oban ne mu ansa na watimi akora no amamawo so omienu nyina ba ne ya hwe se be ma no owie peyo ana oban no nso wie peyo ana hefa na efri ti e de duro kana yi ne maduro kura wo se ye de ka oban no ma no nyense na wo fa yefunu enti baby onipa na hwe bia no on fa numbers no 0244
88
64 37
0244
88 64 37 so jo me chira wade bi me ba meja o me kan no me try asa me de be ba me refi sisi a meja o me kan ohu aboa osono yes
yeah
osono owe ahaban onama on say o soro nti nhaban ahodo na ori opagya ne ti a na ote nhaban no na ori na ya haban ba akope haban different
okay
na say woni ma haban no nyina eye osono odi a on say be say wo aponche a ya wa haban bi wo aponche na we ya obi wo ha onni saa na osono nso te ya haban bia no ya wo de ori ene de onri na so ori saa haban no nyina wi a ekeka bomu a owi a obegya ne nan oja ne nan a na sɛ wokohu ɔsono agya nan a ɛte sɛ ahaban no waposa no
okay
sɛ wotimi nya saa ɔsono agya nan no na yɛde yɛ aduru a obi wa wayare for 30 years wɔkyini saa ɛsɛ yɛhu yare kora nkɔ but yɛde saa aduru no yɛ na ɛkɔ that is traditional medicine
I see
nti yɛyɛ aduru no a
na munim haban ankasa
sɛ nyɛ obiara nenim
ɔno a ɔsono na nenim
ɔno ɔsono nenim Dawood minim ne nyinaa
okay
minim nti na meka sɛ wonnim a wode yɛ aduru a ɛkɔ and I wouldn't mind, yes, what did I say about alcohol for some now? Okay, but yet the Yamawa traditional medicine I brought.
Wow,
and to yenas, I was a who now quite ni secret woman, do ye drone our bones and Nippon to see an Watton.
Okay,
to see how bad I would about hospital. I wouldn't say, Moka say a prostate specialist. Prostate specialist, the inti or Moka say, and say, will be I shen a robber for 4 years.
Yeah,
they be your court. Near the Fufratum. Near the Fufratum. About hospital. 1 month pepe, not prostate in Robano, a year for the Bayman. The Boo Hawkran or Surgeon Sodeno, or no, I could say, or Tissagen Sodeno, could now an Johnson A. Will be dear Shanayasi has a, or that's already a year through. Johnson found a Bayman. A child say, ye, Jumano.
Okay.
Now, answer a drone so becanipano. Is he a who ya a cropotia? A woni pa no ho anse na ehu aduru a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ de ka no nti obi adwonso sɛ ma yɛ diama no obi wɔ nso a na adwonso ne ba ohunu na ni bɛba no ho so na ne ho nyina afɔ obi wɔ nso a ɛba obehu ne mo adwonso wi a na ɔte sɛ still adwonso ne bi akam ɔhyehyɛ ne ho ana adwonso no pie na ɔka sɛ ɛba ɛno so wɔ hɔ ɛne yɛ obi wɔ hɔ nso a obetumi adwonso bɛyɛ sɛ 20 times 30 times ansa na ade akye obi wɔ ɔso ɔyɛ sɛ ɔkata n'ani a na adwonso de no na ba ɛna onim pay na besi ono and be 20-30 times no be Johnson say nyama
okay
Johnson ba kakra bi eye sope but oye san so na yase ye ne ya ne be mani mu hyehye no semako nipa ne pi was ati bi ani but insha Allah say jo enya mitumi o me say insha Allah say nyame ne pa ye de aduro kana Britain because nyankopon kwa na ye kun fire kun enye ho na ye ti say nyame ka se nipa no beto na nyame nam Dawood so ye de aduro kana Britain obi on Johnson ba say tet say jo on say ennemu yare eguma hodo na obi wo ha o ye ya o say menya nnemu yare nti me ko tedura no yenye ne sa
okay
ebi ye bacteria ebi ye fungi and ebi ye virus bibi ti say human papilloma virus ebi ye Treponema pallidum, Neisseria gonococcus, Chlamydia trachomatis, ebi ye fungi Candida albicans. Nti we mu nyina wo say uhunu na uhunu enemu aboa potea. Owo nipa no mudie mu ana na dwunso mu a oha nipa no. Obi anya bibi ti say syphilis. Ye kese yi no. Oho a wahu se ne sebe ne be ma ho ayekuro. Oba na na mu hyehye no. Ohu se nsansan bi abegu nase. Otiti ana nase ayekuro. Ebeduru baabi no na ade bi abeto sebe ne to ho te say eyam. Ebi wo sebe ne totokuro no ye ne hene na ade na begu wo te say eyam bi ana say nsan bi na begu wo. Ewuma na ekọ ewuma na aba. Ebi de etimi ba na abeto omukon ho sei. Aye te say eyam bi ana say nsan bi pri timi begu wo na nipa ne hene. Obi de ba won nsa no echi sei. Na obi nso ba won ne sere ho. Opa duru wan pa duru ebeyira. But eyira sa no na ekọ stages. Ekọ akoduru baabi no nipa no ofilisa ote ho ase de yayam maku. E de asra no. Se nipa wo sa atebie no mu no syphilis no ekọ nani wanhwe ye be ha no. Okokoduru baabi nso abeduru baabi bon se ohwa na nan ase te se de eja ɛna ne nan ne sim ne nan ase hyehye no na afi ɛbɔ wura no ɛba ne soro na onya atenka bi sɛ ne sisi blade bi ɛwɔ ne sisi mu a ɛtwa n'asen ɛdi mu a bɛhu sɛ jo obi te hɔ a ɔte hɔ na no dendenden ba woka sɛ ɔnsɔre nante ɔntimi nsɔre ɛfiri ne sisi kɔ ne nan ase no adwodwo syphilis no yes at latent and tertiary stage enipa pii wɔ hɔ a na ekuru abɛda n'anum ebi wa ne tɛkyerɛma so obi de ba ne se no ase ne tɛkyerɛma n'ase na obi wa ne se nwoma no gam no ɛna yɛ kuro no ba na ɛkɔ ewoma na aba ebeduru baabi no ɛbɛha na obɛhu sɛ ne tɛkyerɛma na ayɛ titiriti wɔ n'anum ebeduru baabi na panta ha sei ɛba bɛyɛ te sɛ madoa bi hyehyɛ hɔ ɛfɛ obie na ano akasa ontimi nkasa yɛ obi wɔ a obetimi adidi ba to ma ne nam a ontimi nwe ɛsan sɛ na panta no ontimi mfa nwe saa deɛ this adeɛ yɛ nsuo nko a syphilis ni timi yɛ saa at latent and tertiary stage of syphilis kra timi ma sɛ be obi tiri nwi sei start yi te sɛ mmefe na nipa ne tiri nwi tutu hwɛ syphilis timi ma obi ne se nyinaa eku ebubu na ne se nyinaa etum na ayɛ te sɛ ekuro nti sɛ obi tie no wɔ saa tibie no anhwɛ yi a ebeduru baabi ɔyɛ bɛrima no ɛbɛfo ayɛ kete afei ɔtrae sɛ ɔne ne ho kan ne bɛhyia ontimi ne ɔba nhyia ne bɛrima no afei bon sɛ ɛsɛ pagya na aka to hɔ ebeduru baabi no entimi mpagya koraa bio na bɛrima ntimi ampagya sɛ jo wobɛda nom no foɔ ɛbɛha dwen on se me kan se de we no ase aye den
ni ha kra
kan no for no e be ha den
ni studio ha kwasem
eti be bi asejo nipa ne tie ye mfiri na wo hwe ye mfiri no Dawood Herbal Hospital ye say ya ba ma obia ye wo dweso krapa bia kane na Metro FM no wo no ɛhɔ ɛna ye Dawood Herbal Hospital bia kane na Metro FM wo na dweso krapa o fa dweso ka kra si on ga se obesi wo Dawood Junction ye adwuma from Monday kosi Saturday yare no emfa ho ne ba bi aduru bia no nyame tumi nti enye metumi ba nyame tumi nti oba ye de ne to aduru so abreti obi no wade ne ho enne ye ka say obi ne sisi yare ona mana ne nan nyina ititriti ni sisi na ye ne ya ma de bi o complain mi sisi na nti na e wo ne to ase no na e twe enne ama bebre na timi de ba obi wa nsuo kura wo ne sisi ni mu no awe ade bi wo sisi enu aye gregro cartridge na enu so wi atimi ba ne saa dompe ni si ani a dompe na dex na nkasa wi nso a betimi ama ne saa ena obi wo ho nso kura na eye nnemu yare ni bi na wanya ena ache wo ho na ne complication ne yesa ena Dawood Herbal Hospital ye de say emfa ho ne yare bi a nipa ne yare bi ano ye ni yeyi ani yare nko a ani yare de yensa e wo yaso ba de yare aka bia no inshallah nipa no banko ade a ne ho beto no be ma atofom seju eni de oba ne to aduru so abete se apagyawu be ma afon aye kete the secret ba akon de nti anka me de osono agya na na ba no ye de ka adua hodo me yesapem e wo ka nim se ya wow se me ye traditional medicine man nti e wo se me na ma bibia me prepare nti e ba nsa na ye zenka wo pa asem na aka
min kare
unwe haban
okay
haban ye uko China nkura bi ni nyina ye de ye aduru nkura se be agya nan ye de ye aduru
I see.
Ye de a cockroach, a year drew. That is traditional medicine.
Okay.
Achichire tontra, ye de year drew. And what tontra, a year drew.
Okay.
Koto. Me was last me tres a koto tontrano. Or aquara or jun socketes. Ubi any 30 years or that's jun socketes. Ye de year drew man and every 3 days on so be. That is traditional medicine.
I see.
And the numbers near
0244
88
64
37 0244 88 64 37 police ni ba ko asan so your friend Douglas oya makunta oya san ye sofo
okay
se wi asan so na oni mo so wa hwe o saa na se do we see follow wa che no oya sofo nso wa dwan ne utim no de see oya sofo a onom no for na mum onom no for no onom nko outside
okay
onom ne fie nko na
grade me num bida mi se wo kan
onom no for da pa me ba no unse medile kakra
me yiwa frim
o menyi me frim na no kra na meka ani mo no omo di nkomo gas bi omo se jo pe
okay se mane ba kra na kam so kra no me nya correct kra me yiwa frim sorry ko mon friend numbers no na o kanyina ma mon friend numbers no Mr. Mo doctor enemu ebedi nkomo Dr. Dawood ya samo na the how bia went man kan ne no wo de busa no na onfa ho ayaresa enso emao Daoud Herbal aswe said okay no adwuso krapa hwa baby ana Metro FM abusana no mu no eho na sisi Daoud Herbal na hwe enso ewo adwafo betrase na fe yahwe stories no emu kakra ansana kwa miki di twato no enso abrayen na hukuma sa santi kotoko supporters no enso ewa ha pole wa ha sanso na ano enso ewa ha yenhwe we kakra bi montrance na yenhwe stories no mu kakra bi na who the Julian Caesar the way about please can Ohineba Nyame find out for us how much money the clubs will be earning from the current TV coverage arrangement by the Ghana Football Association. Julian Caesar and the way and so Ebreye. Mamisha way Majid Bawa is talking as if the TNA package is bona fide property. Salim Edway Efri Sampa and Abreye and Anopei. May call the next one Tahiru Paga Mesoma di kan o message enti no so yemfa ensia Joe, it's true Kessben is among the very old stations in Ghana and a very recognized sports station. Those stations showing the matches are very new. Kessben should try to at least telecast it, if not most of the European League games. If they can't telecast the European League games, at least the El Clasicos and in the major European leagues for us to enjoy. Globe TV does that. PK. Anyway, if you Prisia and so and Brian. Oh, okay. GM, Mr. Hinkra. Naro.
General.
Local stories in the Guano.
Nedin Kaino, Takwa Kotoko Circles Chairman or the same.
They're here, okay.
They almost say Western
region, okay.
Is it Odia Sempa? No, I've forgotten the name.
Okay.
Let me say I called Michian a couple of times, and I think that they now are in a positive. Say auto tickets now as I bus is available for Nkrofoso Mubeba a year or was a harvest opportunity is positive. And from my fast and take the corner, looking good. Now I think the major issue, they are also a TNA Park. General, my dream is first of all, there are no a statement. A catcher Obibia say NSA for one for Ghana for. Enti it drew baby say Ghana for who from Musa while he will be the Mrano Beshan in some. But I believe say as I say the Mrano Edano Yadetu. First of all, it was so clear. Minim ebia means from soa go face for near and say Oman kope asase foforo. Na omansi amfama the people of Takwa. Na omu decide say eye aban stadium o honom. Omno mbekwa akwatena se ayen hihye say ye wi a ye bibia besa hand over mom. And indeed, after so omu wie no na senka bibi o honom negotiations bi o hose bi emfama district assembly, probably they could have also done that negotiation. But at the end of the day, on the 16th of August, the stadium was handed over to the National Sports Authority. Ghana mra say abanya japa de sports infrastructure there. One NSSA shawonsa. No more. But you know, there's a fundamental problem with the work of NSA and the central government. Ushema all the abanya japa de in a stadium ahodono. Sika bi ebenya stadium biano straight up to the central government.
Yeah.
Easy. Say a bit me pinpoint openye or baba yara no nor he or honom no onya ade. Very easy to say that. Easy to say bia oh ne obrekum no the odano no onya ade.
Yeah.
But there's something fundamentally wrong. Especially se wanya baya or ye ready say sebiu or de peri obeye adwuma because unim say bobo or baba yara for example first of all VAT ni bibia straight to the central government is backed by law. Sika bia omu beye no ho bia no sika ne ko afi kodru wi a sika omu nso behia no mu de aye nsiesie e wo stadium no ema na say ya kodru ba bi na afi de ya close no near the ama contract ni aye ne basa ne ko. I'm sure say these are some of the things that ama nipa ne bi susu say wo ye ho hwe a enye yi ba no kwasem ne say the municipal assembly they have a core responsibility and mandate. Sabi kronomun siesie impuntu edwane saa nneɛma no nyinaa yɛ ɔmo asɛdeɛ wobɛbisa ho sɛ indeed ɔmo ankasa core responsibilities ɔmo ayɛ ne yie ana wo extended the by bi a KMA Kumasi a so Kumasi Central Market ɛte sɛn edwadifo no biribiara yɛ okay we are no the free hɔ nom a by extension so if we are endorsing what is happening in Takwa then as it turns out Baba Yara crowd there is clear evidence to say Omo ntumi anya ama na anya yenti closely. So it means that the chief executive officer of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly can decide that on any Crawford they are taking over Baba Yara. AMA will also decide that they are taking over Accra Sports Stadium. We are heading towards a total anarchy, lawlessness in the country. Mimi Foze can you mu pa ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo pɛ kwan bi so yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a stadium ne sika na ɛba no yɛwɔ fotuo bi ɛwɔ local ni mu a sika no ne nyinaa nkɔ aban mu ne bi a ɔmo yɛ fans ɔmo bɛ generate no ebi bɛka te sɛ bi a KMA ɔmo yɛ ɔmo nneɛma a sika no ebi ka wɔ the district assembly ansa ne bi ebi akɔ the district capital no. Now you ask yourself say so that's the municipal assembly no ɔmo wɔ nimdeɛ ene mema ne nipa a ɔmo behwɛ sɛ hɔ no ebekɔ yi ana metie madwen yɛ me sɛ even though abrante wa na ɔmo kɔto no nipa na ɔmo kɔto hɔ nom no ye no hand over keys in their mom ba asɛm ne ntwa wɔ a so ma take over. Don't forget the municipal chief executive is a government appointee bia senye hu a call will come from the central government that appointed him and he will be required to hand over the key to the Mrama no kwan so handle.
Na chira sem be say be boko.
A chira sem be say the Mra na say de mra ye adwuma. Na say obi nya na adwuma yi a
manfo no ho no say e mra de. But ye de ba mamo no mo asɛ ne de ye mpene. Da wo kana mra no kure da wo kana me no ya adwen e mra omo na say hwe so. Ba ye de ko hye omo nsa ajapade we ye ma na me free ye nsa na med. Entie de na be si fom. Ye mpene. Ye mra kra ye mpene ye ji se ye hu bibi
enya mra na yetu agu
oh ni ye tu gu na ye mu dra yeah
well say yetu mra agu na ni ye mu dia ene nka me nso meka se ye ne ye hye
ye mra ma nipa
ye ne ye hye
ye nipa mama
yetu mra sampafo so no so nkoje Baba Yara because Baba Yara dia nko ya me no so ya close na ye ntu Accra mayor sofo ono
so you na betu omufu omo decide
no we are endorsing it
we omo decide so mbe ye dia yes because they omo na destroy no the name of Emrade no way
no hona no ji omo
destroy no ni record papa bia o Ghana
ohene
Kronum omo ni record papa bia
wo de ahye ne nsa
omo ni record papa bia
abanja padera gaza
so ti one facility a edit omo nsa omo yi
omo ahwe nkran omo ahwe Kumasi omo ahu sa ankoyi enti we so ma mo ma
esi Baba Yara esi
ya de ahye omo nsa mo omo asɛ na wie enti ye mfa we sa ma mo nsɛ no
governor omo hu nti no mo yesa no
omo ahu ntira
takrade ha from Takwa to Takrade what the whole nyina say uko esi pon a afi na omo sha say
adena rehu adena say that was an rehu se boss na mi tie boss na
Emrade but ye mpene
boss am no pagwa mi tie omo si deputy NSA
Majid Bawa
as no kind that was obokro omo ko no na enzuo mba ena mi busa mi wose se mo ko na be 2 months dia na ma ya fa ho eno na omo tere wan wose ngofo problems go mbe hu na ayi omo ko ye no omo ntu hu na mo eti atwa ma problems na me west
your kind of problems are microphone say who says here before it was even handed over to them the problems were already there
no ma ya fa ho
there goes what Takwa
I'm not justifying omo incompetence but me dey say dem ran down
ye vanto
but red bia bo ade ho ban
yankwe
ade ne be yi na friends ade ne ya
yankwe nim
no
ye wi ha no yeah wo dem Emrade wo de ye adwuma mi nim ba na say Emrade be say ade Takwa force no
enipa na
ye de Emrade na say omo no omo fa Emrade nya adwuma
enipa na
ye be fa ya ye ho yi aba japade be so
wo se park ya di so gusu kwa degree ban epesi anashi
where I'm say as you speak there is a problem between the government and Goldface because Goldface for abiding gusu otwe omo say it's a tax to about $2 million. Omo di tea stadium. Omo tuya sa tax in fama by. On tuya fama on still you want to own the facility. Mpacho to mase. Senka on zemrano ma kwan say. Sɛ woyɛ project bi sei de ama ɔman mufoɔ no a yɛ will be a friend tax rebate ɛno no de aban de kyɛw ba mmara no kyerɛ sɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ saa adeɛ no apɛ sɛ aban no de saa adeɛ no kyɛw a wode sika no ma aban no na aban mufoɔ ayɛ de ama ɔman mu hɔfoɔ no in this time around the go face nankasa na de sika no yɛ facility no nti aban no still is demanding it who demanding now you still want to take over.
But say go face gas in famo. Municipal assembly.
Assembly for the community now some
Bejares. They are supportive we must say. When in one breath the government is demanding the money at the same time you are demanding the facility. Right. In that situation it doesn't support their argument.
This is your emergency of one.
No. NSA for me is so unpopular in Ghana now. In Tiade Biano a lot of people
Timia be your scoreboard that injury time but also read you say be one red rap pong yet it one na bibia sa say yet it one na bibia ade dey kitikiti your me hwene sa na be kakaka
it is a contract na kakaka for mo be sa dey na NSC for na this contract it was the minister
the owner heso
it was the minister
NSC zo na heso
yet it ani
na ro ade kro na NSC minister.
Across was there to go the scoreboard no go the cover 3 years as 4 years and so scoreboard this guy is
well.
Yeah. Some man for can.
I tell you we say kiti
renovations
I'm seeing why fast.
If central.
Me am seeing them born about why fast. O di agro ne ma ne ba dwirika kura.
Anyway.
Okay.
It be a 17 because the next day you lost your job.
Pick it back on my thoughts on Kumasi Asante Kotoko moving to Obuasi and its aftermath issues. I strongly believe that majority number of the Kotoko supporters have some grief or dislike for the Kwamiche, particularly of how his era at Asante Kotoko ended. Regardless of the father, he's always shown love and some level of support for the Kings Club. He's not so popular with most of the fan base of the club. That's why I believe the hierarchy of the club will prefer to use Glen Clay facility rather than Dr. Kwame Che's facility. Benjamin, Romario, Akins, Abokobi, Accra.
One still, they have not forgiven
him.
Yeah,
one team still.
Yes. Happy Man Bitters one, they have still not forgiven him. Yeah. And you must say, the same Adam for your they are the messages and
the different
John. Oh, from Mercury.
Jam school.
Oh, Jam school. Okay.
Jam school. Microphone say, "Wama has saying 6 points with 4 points last season. Has a co-relegation one year, but watch a koto. Internally, show you another of the things, but that is just by the way. General, me what has he did? Maybe some 2 minutes.
We can't endorse lawlessness and taking over properties in the name of those in charge not doing their job. Kofi Kaswa. I'm sorry, they told you.
Yeah.
Tientwaso.
Committee Crano. Municipal for me, Nim, the Omunswaye, Chese, municipal for no. Betimar Stadium, no money.
The Momunyaza.
Nim, the Oma baby.
Yes,
Michelle, you know. Abbas, your good friend, Watara.
Yeah.
The next game against Bichim.
Yeah.
A moment defining moment. So when we need that game now, we need justification. Be Obiabeka trying to say, Nkofunya Abutribio. Me a type of meka Yema coach time. Yema Abutre. After the whole of almost the second round of last season, and telling us say recruitment on one day anymore and all that. Even though you be brebeji this be free other recommendations near the nearby. But that after 2 games you are a win. The next game you are going back to Accra against Bichim. Many sure says when you winner, obet me a bibi so I can't change for say any mono looking positive. Na a kamia say the moment you get to know that the thing ain't you need to take a decision. So my dream is say Monfam supporting in a manner Bichim game. If it doesn't win, I'll be one of the people who think that Ouattara should leave.
One match.
One match. After that, I will throw my support.
I know. But me too can crave you. Some will come back.
Ah, ya pepe pa boss no dey. Eza kotokoti te ni bia ntrefi. We a match of showing your love. Say enyo adwen say amon baba ya rantino. O trefi do inside your dem film. nyame ncha de ye mpanimfo sekes mpanimfo yakọ pepe basis ya basis ye de ba ko kwabu akọ be gina atwema mpo ni abang na anim ho ne de ba akọ atonsu enu nsu be gina brewe anim ho edwoso omo afisa akọ no su nyina bi wodwoso a mo nsu betimi afro kejetia ye de ba akọ be si LOFM anim ho na fe stadium anim main gate so ba akọ si ho na de ba akọ kọ Kenya se abremu amufi bo sori ho nyina ba no so bus ba akọ da ho na fe ye de ba akọ so agina so am run about ye nua no afi so am kwa no so ba mufi tafo kwa no so ba ahwia pankro no ye ne o krofro mu nyina kra ne ye nyina betimi adwane so am run about de no ye ba se ekopenti Linkri Sports Stadium red we nya de akotokwachi tafo ye nya bida mo ma ye nya no sa brei na enye fe yesremu yempese mo amode individual cars be ko nkete no yesremu nyina ebetumi amunyai na ye nyina enjoy ne buses no na buses no esaso ne kwa obi ahun se ye krobi asante kotokomete ma ne ye ko no ye ko nso ye ko no kwa ya adwense ye ko ne akofa 3 points nyati akoyese ya no ready ensachi edam ni fam ni atran wa yese ye ma obi 1 match 2 matches ne 3 esa de enkoyie na kotoko de obi anim nya yetimi ye e da team foforo so a e ban so de John Apostles wada Roma mom pese mobile league ni mu na mo besa akomo achi bie mu a mo ho ma mo me chiche no twintwa bia den ye be hyamo nti ne mo agomo ho ne de amomo preko na mo ho atomo na nya dia ye be ja wo mo di wo
mutimi wa agono wo dia mutimi
ye be hyamo mo go wo mo amu na ghost no ene ye be ti so kakra ma wo mo big joe yasem mo a ehia pa akwantufo no wo mo de basis ne ade be ko no se obo ase kwa ne eye mesre wo mo se ahweyie ye kon mo ma anigye no enye anigye a emro so Sunday jo ewunya my increase awareness no na entu ye wonfo
mami ko abas wona me
be de obas bo papa cha do.
This NSA man, it will be better for him to shut his mouth off. The more he talks, the more he annoys sports fans. Kwesi the way Tamale and Abreye.
Only Majid
Bawa, yes.
I'm even surprised he's still at post.
All right. Now, so I'm a coach. What are one game?
Sana musumoka on the obitima so ono is journey.
Okay.
And we have support.
Okay.
Enti the migidi is has problem no a problem kese. Enti dey waka yim abutrim say be ya problem betima so.
Okay, mu nya abutrama no.
Nya abutre say
doctor na hotama klokan no.
Yeah, say nya abutre because materials ni kuta no. Wo di antrochi kura be ma haso folk na de wo de watara ko ba remadra.
Watara. That's a man to place, Papa.
But we meet the materials no standard no form.
Man no ba ha ma musa o say. Ha we amakoto e de nyemubuye.
Me say mubuye.
We sure.
Me kam say mubuye.
Mubuye.
Ye to adwun mubuye. Ye play the standard e form kakra.
Obi azu makoto.
O jase.
Sila e mubuye.
E form. Standard
mubuye na ma.
Standard no form.
Okay.
Cause players are requesting in way nyamu.
Okay.
Well, nyamu B do a plan B. Enti e time. And we see nya. But our supporters no won say maybe free buy ya we na sabe to aso no ama ehu abobi.
Okay.
Cause won say niam to yen see be we league no near say be start league na sa niam no and we football fan bia we am be show.
Okay.
But we ase obi a wa hye dada ni nya ne ya e che obi a wada na pa obi oso wa hye dada no unya no a e ya pa che obi a wada na pa.
Okay.
Do I hear that? Who you know? Obebre papa. I say. House of folk yare no. Yare ye bebre.
Okay.
As I said that.
What's that?
As I said that. Big boss. Yade no yade adi nya santi me bre.
Okay.
Chase obi a wa that.
Chese nipa no nai.
Onai no I said that. I said that ko tan so ada. Ubonu kwa no be hwankro mu.
Wow.
Ubonu no be hwankro mu. Ni nya ni ya.
Because I said
that no ada.
Aba so announce so. Na bu ko to ba sama be tran dem akan.
But the one share dan na ye no. Obo na no anya.
Has na no bo apayo.
Na hyɛ da yada ntie so de ya
na di kura nkom
hyɛ da yada tin ye bre no
dom ko hyɛ SMS no obeka different story wow
anopa mi no ka say omo kolegon akwa committee stadium for no omo we so no omo de fi 60,000
wow
but 60,000
NSC
pay before you play
600 million
600 million
and then any you omo adiba
wow
the team ye omo 600 million ko fa no e ka for na sa beto enu bi na boss ya na ye ni bi ka say sabi ewiase no se aboa wo so no na so o maye keto a how na de ba how na de ba club yi she and supporters ya 60,000 kenye skebia but because of club no stand that they gilenti no and not have 20,000 kwa na be problem has of because supporters no omo kwa lose ba no motivation ni ho 60,000 hey no man omo so mbaje pay before you play oh and they say who boy we what you who be 3 days and say 2 days before the match kra ntom so mo ko kan we say ntiso be ba ntiso amanso a saa na ebebo no
saa amanya saa
boss nyasam kitu
na mo nipa se na ba
nipa se na ebe
omo so mbaje mo say
60,000
eno no lego de mpacho yencha entia say enye NSC University of Ghana school authority
okay nti omo na charge sa
omo na charge ya no
omo na share omo nsa
so nti jeze no 60,000
ebi enya one match
600 million one match pay before you play oh and then be about we say no betu ya o what you say eti go for the catch up say stadium no supporters here back you need 300 do munya abotre omo so no park ndi say ni patre kwa na be ba omo jo 60,000
yeah semo
enti house supporters no sometimes ya ni kasa o say can you tam you go against our stars because of the results by almost 4 billion enti yadia edi sika be ba na supporters mra na mo amora club mo ha mo na wo so wonya aha no boko so do so saa enti say leaders ne say sabi pani die wodi pani wonya be di ade nim na yakwara kwara wo pani but so far as I pani was be di ade nim wo pani ne don pani die be ma wo mo ba mo ntutu niema yie na ha se adache ni ntimi sori na niema ha club no enye film because you see ano and baby house of folk direction nam say see ano de see ya nya butre pa de se ka se be say ni wo ha team ni bajin sam te ya butre
release na ba you know NSC for say clubs no why mo say mo be say mo tire say facilities no eye mo dia o se de o
say ye baja NSC club no baja NSC yes I dia because without football no ya see am you see my clubs activities sports
yes general
say the one why you
I made me na I dey na
kwan be fa so ani nyina be
follow up one madokro
okay yankoi
nya bon sisia na committee ni PRO afreme from Takwa say o my bibia wie they say do ma take you over Ebenezer Edu na committee ni PRO
okay
antina ko person no kasa
Ebenezer Edu mediema oh
Ebenezer
and Ebenezer wa assembly ho
I know municipal assembly no say so na yo PRO committee no
okay
nti kono
take you over
oh but time
no so go find ko say you break Ebenezer so kasa mo awon ready say be 2 p.m.
they say do ma take you over
okay
internet o mi di bibia ba ho nyema mo be ye wo ho na me si beto aso saa
so amaji sa fe na one gram boy
ye cheku
mo we tira no right
so the for political abawa T74 ye do wo so wonum T74 ebeboa wo ye papa boost immune system no wo de wani kire eye any drug store chemical shop bia benya bia to bredum aseda house na be no be T74 edroni bito na konnom 0246 073498 ofro number we so a ye beje so Franco Trading Enterprise etonyema papa nko a wo pe eye laptop na ato anasa we obi a wo pe eye Nokia phone, Samsung phone, iPhone, smart television, Franco air condition anasa deep freezer bibia pato bia CCTV camera na pe bia to nyina bra ya se ye beboa e ma wonsa etimi akabi ye ne tonyema papa enunti na wo so ba ye ho DSTV so much more DSTV 21st to 22nd of this month, West Ham, Wamo any Chelsea, Man City, any Arsenal. We will be our access now. Obetima enjoy games in the B. And also be dial star 759 hash. Star 759 hash. O dial ya. Ebema kwai. Ama sabre. Wonsoso wetimi akone to DSTV no enunti ena no pay make am for ediama anasa no pay wiem 90 years ena ye nana wetimi edi awakonya ne so nana abena eye chewa ye de si akonya so e sechere be poso no a screen mother no 90 years nie inti celebration no koso eno na celebration no e wo ho enen so de ye nie anopa ye ko float ene health screening ewia jumedie ne se be quiz competition e wo schools a wo do JH schools a and wo be poso nyina no ye be ye competition quiz competition o na ewia bre no eno so say face of such a be poso and it found room 90 years ene de nana esi akonya ne so e wo such a be poso eno ntenya gudie na ye di e wo such a be poso wo bi ope Dubai akom ope eye kata akọ eye job opportunity na aba a day amount. Messi ni carpenter ni painter ni plumber ni tiler ni electrician. One person unya a opportunity na uko a Dubai kata. Your number ni 0554 547 915 0554 547 915. Offer number we swam. Yabe Joso nan kumo bia obiano ye no wedi. Hebaso cream a cream papa. Bema apply hebaso cream ni bi. Now apply hebaso cream ni bi no be shiemu a enigiem ene beba ede amawo. Obi asisi yo ya ukotoje waposo yo ya elephant ointment. Sadikeba powder ye kokodro koko na how a sadikeba powder and a elephant herbal mixture wo dwasum uyema team and so sisi de yo ya no pebi anom. Flezon 600 a stroke dro. In the way, would we need a drugstore, chemical shop bia, obenye biato. Ye de jumedi ni sia, midfield action and an anno pay. Ye de Abraham Life, our Kessben television so and na a year Kumasi 93.3 in cry and so a year 92.9. Ye de jumedi no Asia Moti John Cancer, Franco Naro, Sansona and Dikem and a wall, Mohammed Houdini and Dikem ni Tony Montana. Ye na ne kabo me de jumedi no Bram Sabre so jumedi so donko aboy de breaking news. And ye day to us so. No nine, ye best answer to my biom, and the good ye wonsem asanso ababium.